What can go wrong with it? Stock name Tuesday morning, Robert. It's Wednesday. Well, no, it's Tuesday. Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. Computer. And deliver, get in your mind, don't even know. Good morning. You look like you are so you saw who's ghost? Peter. Unbelievable. No. Loyal, good morning. Let's go. Emma, good morning. Garrett, good morning. Please, I know Diamond. Diamond posted a TUEM in Discord around 40 cents last night. And it's pumping this morning. So Diamond, you're a criminal. Eric, good morning. Tesh, good morning. Mental like voice, what you saying? Tesh? Ain't it rough? I don't know what to tell you. Gabby, hola, good morning. Dan, good morning. Roberts, good morning. John, EV, okay, sounds good. Good morning, Chapman, good morning. Balling, good morning. Edwin, good morning. Scott, good morning. John, published, okay, cool. Good morning, guys. Jason, how are you? Erin, good morning, Erin. M Sense, good morning. And Belly, good morning. X, good morning. Umber Beast, good morning. Throw a dart at any crypto and shorts. Short anything? Yeah, I see what you're looking at. I see what Spy is doing. Calling, good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Going to be yeah, it seems like a slow morning so far. We'll see what happens. MEGL is dead. Well, well. Peter, good morning. Sally, good morning. Jake, good morning. Spider, good morning. Tim, good morning. Isn't it funny how Kramer says, "Oh, memo to people who run Beth Bath. If you do not take advantage of that short position to sell equity, what is he saying?" And then the stock rallies. Like, what are you doing, Kramer? Chill out. Come on, Robert. Thank you. Good morning, NJ. Good morning. It's dead. It's dead out here, fam. Yeah, it's Ash. It's a pretty slow morning. It's a pretty slow morning. Virgo, buenos dias. Buenos dias. MRD, good morning. Yeah, it's slow. But that's okay, right? Okay. We'll be the market will eventually pick up. Right? There's gonna be something. Anyways, I can take a look at this pre-market movers here quickly. Quick refresh here. Come on. Anyways, so oh wow, damn. Wow. When I posted that screenshot in Discord earlier this morning, VRNA was at $12. Come on, Captain. Let's go, John. Find that momentum. Kramer's a clown worker. That's just funny to me. Slow mornings or my speed, Jeff. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, like VRNA here. Interesting, right? Wow, that's a nice rally there. It's a really nice rally. So if you're wondering why this thing's rallying today, right, it's because of this. Right. So again, there's usually a lot to these articles that I don't like to go into. I just want to kind of make sure that there's something here of substance to look at. There's a reason, not just most of the time it's a pump and dump anyways, but at least there's a reason for this thing pumping, right? That's what I'm looking for. So I don't really go into all these, into all the details unless it's something that has a bigger purpose, like again, when you think of like monkeypox, you think of some of these, like, things that will be here multi-day, for multiple days. Yeah, right. But this is just again, this, could be cool. Could be cool. But most of the time, I just like to confirm that there's a reason for it rallying, and then focus on the technicals, right? And price action there, and then go from there. Um, right? Eric says, "Oh, that's cool. Right up my alley." Exactly, Eric. I know. Good morning. Did I just gap fill pre-market? Fill the gap pre-market? I'll take a look. Um, Anyways, again, so TUEM there, right? Penny stock. Again, Pablo posted a star. Good morning. Diamond posted this in Discord last night at 40 cents, and it's done really well overnight. Like it's done really, really well. And then we can take a look at some of these other names here as the day goes on. Obviously, again, HLBZ is another name that we talked about all day yesterday, right? And it's holding $2 here. Well, at least close to $2 here pre-market. So that's going to be something else we look at as well. Dan posted this article in Discord around $1.20 something cents this morning, right? When that article came out, and it just kept going, right? So it just kept going and going. Yeah. Good morning, Travis. Hey yo. Tesla W incoming. Tesla W's. John, I'll take a look. Tesla W, right? So that looks good there. And then there's a whole bunch of other rubbish on here. That we can take a look at. Again, I just like to avoid the morning sometimes, like the first few minutes, just to kind of have these things like play with the gap ups and gap downs and whatnot, have them pump and dump, right? And then whatever remains remains. We play with that, right? So whatever else still has that momentum, we can play with it. AMC, Green Now, Lambo, AMC. Then I'll take a look at AMC, of course, right? Star says, yep. Yeah, like honestly, because it's hard. Like it's hard trying to pick out a name out of this list. Like, oh, this one's up 100%. This one's up 70%. This one's up this. Some of these names just sell off at the open and never come back. You know what I mean? So you might as well just sit back and let it come to you. Let the trade come to you, right? Anyways, so that looks really good there. Congratulations, Diamond. You criminal. Money transfer from to the patients. There you go, Star. Exactly. That's what it is. Like that's really what it is, right? So if you're foaming in at the open, most of the time your money's leaving, and you're praying, right? I mean, like you're praying that these stocks rally again, right? So because out of the list of like 10 names there, like maybe 3 of them will come back and break above the morning highs, right? 02, 01. Right, so are you trying to pick out the one name that's gonna, might as well just give it a second, right? Let these names chill out here. This is MEGL in the middle here. Probably take it off in a second, right? So this thing is still selling off, right? It's selling off here again. Like 2 ways to look at this, right? MEGL. One way is, okay, cool. This is a sympathy play to HKD, right? HKD took about a week to play out, so maybe. The other way to look at this is, well, now you have all these criminals who are clearly aware that retail is forming into this name, and expecting this to be replicated, right? So how about we just pump and dump it and never bring it back up? You know, Learning, yeah. Waka, let's go. Please, chill out, please, and thank you. Wishing a entry, buy at support, set a stop. Exactly, Star, right? Exactly. So get in at a good price, set a stop loss, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You just move to the next one, right? So what do I think about top right now? I'll take a look, right? So and then of course HLBZ here, just below $2 for now. So obviously that's going to be a lever to watch, and then another big lever to look at is might get a sympathy. Okay, cool. Is that level at 220, right, for HLBZ here? So we're gonna have to pay attention to that as well. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Right, so I'll put up this name here, and again, so that's the top gainer this morning. Usually doesn't get a whole lot of volume, so we'll kind of see what it does at the open here. Market's now open in less than a few seconds here, right? So the S&P is holding, right, down 80 cents, not the worst. Let me see here. Happy Tuesday, Carla. Right, so stocks features mixed, blah blah blah. Allbirds cutting back. Okay, cool. Allbirds has flash problems. Warner Bros. Discovery has a flash problem. Okay. Feds is searching Trump's home. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyways, just like looking at those headlines really quickly again. So here we go. Right, markets open here. Most of the time, gap ups offer selling, so be careful, right? One thing that isn't selling up yet is this name here, VRNA, but I would be patient, guys. Again, you can kind of see how people are taking profits at the open, right? For most of these stonks here, people take profits, right? So people take profits. Good morning, Focus. Good morning, good morning. BBIG, what happened to them? They got halted because they're just halted. The halted. HLBZ here looks really good actually still, right? I'm impressed like how well this stock has done. like with these levels, right? Again, so 220 is that big level there next, right? So see if we can consolidate above 2 and then go for 220. If we can, that's cool. If not, well, just be patient, try and give it time to kind of chill out, right? So you can see the volatility here on VRNA, like all over the place, right? Up and down and up. John, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Let me sign in here as well. And la, 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 la. Anyways, just quickly logging in here so I can see some of these see some of this rubbish. Take care of that. Interesting. And this. Interesting. Anyways, guys, again, so gap ups offer selling, so do not rush in at the open, right? We have all day long to play with these names, so you don't want to be caught. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, so again, that's HLBZ, guys, retracing at the open here. Surprise, surprise? Not really, right? So give it time. And then we kind of have a TUEM, Tuesday morning stock. Does that mean we just, Tuesday morning? Does that mean we buy on Tuesday morning? Because it's bouncing a little bit here, diamond, right? So I don't know if you're taking profits or you're just holding diamond. But anyways, it looks better there now. Uh-oh. This stock seems like one of those crazy, scary stocks. It rallies, but it also dumps really quickly. I'd be very careful with this stock. VRNA here, right? So could be exciting. You out, Diamond, you criminal. To the abyss, Eric. Yeah, that thing sitting below like $100 for me is scary. HLBZ is not back about $2, guys, and it's going right. So again, so watch for that 220 level for HLBZ here. But again, like that thing sitting below, so MEGL sitting below $200 is scary for me. Scary, scary, scary. Right. So when's the next one? When's that next CPI report? Actually, I'm sure someone knows. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at the calendar there. I know I posted it on the weekend. Um, oh, thought there was something happening today. Actually, I'll take a look, Gabby. I'll take a look. As soon as the Fed went for like we can call it a holiday, Gabby. We just said, you know what, nothing else matters. Don't follow me. I walk the wire. I know you do. I know you do. Tomorrow morning, Mister. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. And there's some Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mr. Levitz. So again, if you're ever wondering like what's happening with any of that stuff, it's usually posted in the it was posted in the stock Twitter news on over the weekend, right? And then also stock general. So you just have to look at the calendar, and all that stuff should be in there. All of it should be in there with all like the upcoming like data for the week, right? So that's what I get for buying a call AMC paper hands. Thought AMC was green this morning. Anyways, again, so some of these names are selling off here, so be careful. I always need a second like. Siga is moving? Of course it is. I knew it. Anyways, let me put up Siga here. Monkeypox. Look at Siga go. 63%, not bad. Anyways, 3%, not 62%. Let me take a look. It's halted downwards, Bonnie. Unbelievable. Anyways, so BBBY here. I want to kind of watch that today. Beth and Beyond, right? Again, Kramer talked some rubbish about that. I want to see what it's doing here. AMC, again, all these meme stocks moving together here, right? So following the S&P to the downside there. SPY sold off a little bit into the open, so these stocks sold off as well. I mean, AMC is still holding up there. Look at Sega go, actually, right? So, yeah. Like, Sega is like sick. I don't know. Sega? Maybe it's going to go now, Eric, right? AMC slowly. 30 cents away here from green. What do I think about TTOO? TTOO is some crazy rated price targets this morning. Now monkeypox. Be careful. Be careful. Whoever asked that question here. Balling Villa, be careful with TTOO. Let me pull it up here. So TTOO here. Let's go. Gonna be an early day. Let's go. TTOO is again, my concern with this is that it's a penny stock, right? So there seems to be a lot of Reddit like tweet hype around this stock. Like all these bots are spamming TTOO, TTOO, let's go TTOO. This is the next GME. I'm just kidding, but anyways, they're super excited. So you want to be really careful with that, right? So this thing could easily rally again. So let me see if I can pull up the daily chart here for this stock, and then go from there. Right, so it obviously had a really good day yesterday with all the spamming, and it's gapping up this morning, right? So I would just still be careful with this. It's a penny stock. We're kind of approaching resistance here at 15 cents, so be careful, right? And I get scared of these splits, like these splits here with these stocks that are sitting at 14 cents. Because when they announce a split, the equivalent of the price that shows up the next day is like 10 cents, right? Because people just like find it, people just overreact to splits being negative, right? So yeah, I would be careful there with some of these stocks here. I don't want to watch this though, but siga is moving, but APDN is moving more. Let me take a look at APDN here actually. APDN, 9%. Yeah, I mean, it opened up more, right? It opened up more, not necessarily moving up more. It just opened up with more gains here. Yeah, no, that looks good. Anyways, what's this? That's TUEM, guys. Again, Tuesday morning. Be careful. Yeah, be careful. It's there's a whole bunch of spamming here. It's not from like regular people though. It's from like all like programmed Twitter bots. That might cause some nice hype, but it could also get you in some nice trouble, right? So there's a little bug. It's like a butterfly. Like I don't know how it got here, but anyways, yeah. So that thing's still holding 14. That's impressive, actually. Interesting. It's just a massive pump and dump, though. The way it moves is really scary. Anyways, and then HLBZ here. If this thing can consolidate at $2 here, that'd be exciting. Exciting. Anyways, do we have anything else on the scanner yet? Like, is anything showing up on the scanner? Not yet. Nothing yet. Just the regular names, like just the. So there's nothing on there yet. Let's see. Gold. Nice earnings. Could for chip or bill. Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Okay, cool. I'm just quickly reading through some of these messages here. Okay, cool. Options. Okay, perfect. Just reading through the some of the news here. Nice green open. Yeah. Might actually take a look at that. I just wanted to see what we would sell off to in the morning for Tuesday morning for this stock here. Just kind of wanted to see, right, whether that number is 50 cents. You hear if let me take a look at AGRX here. Welcome. Let me take a look here. Yeah, that's not bad actually, right? So we know this stock's been beat down for quite a while now. This is a stock that a lot of people watch really closely. So yeah, we can leave it up and see what it does at the open here, right? See if we can get a retracement or something, or just a test of one of these moving averages and a hold, right? So and then go from there. Anyways, AMC is still basically flat here. Well, trying to create a double bottom at 22.90, right? So it is then. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's another name on the pre-market movers list there. So siga is still looking really good, guys. Up 94% here this morning. APDN is giving away some of those profits. Why is it crashing, Rashid? What do you mean? Why is it crashing? It's crashing because people are selling, right? So I don't know. It's just selling off, right? It's one of those names. Again, we've said this multiple times, right? It's one of those names where like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're basically gambling with that name, right? So and there's not a whole lot else to it, is there? Right? So RT. There we go. Yeah, that's actually not too bad at the open here. Right, got that little sell off at the open there, Dan, and it's slowly rising here, right? So, is that good? You bought at 220. I mean, like it's below $100 now, so be careful. Good morning, Kelly. Happy trading. Let's go, Kelly. Yeah, that looks nice, Kelly. Dan. Now AMC again. AMC really is trying to find a double bottom here at 22.90, Eric. So if that can happen, maybe that's a good sign there. And then RTO, RT. RTT R RETO is what I'm trying to say. RTEO, right? So yeah, it's slowly rising here. Is it a good buy? GMBL. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I know that's another. I'll have to take a look at the chart and then go from there. Is that AMC? No, that's HLBZ here. Highs of the day. This stock just doesn't know when to give up. Kelly, I know. It just doesn't know. For the squeeze, GDRX. I know Virgo's in a nice position with that as well. Virgo, I don't know if you're taking profits at the open here, but again, congratulations on that stock there. Right. So, yeah, congratulations. 90 as well, as we thought when it was 54 cents. I know, yeah, I know Kelly's talked about this one quite a bit in Discord as well and here on YouTube's, right? So AGRX. So it's nice to see that thing finally performing. This red call will be happy just to break even, Eric. I know. Like, isn't it annoying when you get into a position that is, because then you just want to break even and get out of there, right? So, which is really annoying. Um, no, no, no. Are you still confident? Am I still confident, Mike? Oh, I was like speculative. You can't be confident in a stock that is being like, you can't be confident. You just can't be confident in a stock like MEGL, right? So, because again, the whole idea behind that stock, right? If I pull it up again, what is it at, anyways? Here, see if I can go back. Right. So again, Siga looks really good there. RTEO is slowly bouncing. So is AMC. Right. AMC is not holding that nice bottoms there. What is that stock at here? Anyways, let me see. So MEGL, right? So we're currently sitting at what, 62 cents, $62 here, $62, right? You just can't be confident again. So we're comparing this stock to a stock that is that again that's done something that we've just not seen, right? So that no other stock has done, from IPO to $2,000. Like, that just doesn't happen. So when you're comparing it to to a unicorn, you can't just you can't say that you're confident that it's going to do the same thing. um, Nick, on Discord, these are just names that have rallied the day before, that are on watch as well, that are doing well this morning, right? That we're watching as well, Nick. Um, right? So, again, so they rallied yesterday, and the rally continues today. So day two, right? Day two plays. So again, we're watching these names to see if opportunity presents itself, right? And then go from there. So early for love. It's too early for love. It's too early for love, guys. Too early. So la. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Okay, cool, perfect. Anyways, starting to go Koda. Yeah, there you go. Right. So, see, I don't mind I don't mind that the momentum scanner is sleeping. Sleeping. HLBZ is at 220 already. Let me go back here, guys. Look at that. Right. So again, 220 being a nice level of resistance here for this stock, right? So again, 220 is a level here for a potential breakout. So let's see what happens at that level, right? And then go from there. Um, a little bit of a mute there. Anyways, again, so watch for that 220 level. So if you're looking for a brand new position here, I would almost want to have a break above that 220 level and hold above that level before taking a position, right? Or if you're not in already, right? So that looks really good actually. Walko looks really good there. Looking for clean break of and another retest of 24. Jordan, yeah, I like what it's doing there at the bottom there for AMC, right? So, yeah, there we go. About to pop through a 560 resistance then. Yeah. Um, oh, why am I glitching so much this morning? Is it? Yeah, you think it's done? Going for $2, Diamond. Well, okay. You got in at $1.30, right, Diamond? No, congratulations. Good job on that there. I'm not sure why I'm glitching here so much. Not sure why my charts are glitching so much here. That's really annoying. Anyways, let me take a look at RETO there. I think I took it off for a second. It does look really good again. So if we can break out there, right, Andrea. If we can break above that $1.30, then you're looking for $1.50 there next, right? So, David, criminal, right? So again, my is fuzzy James. Just change your settings. Change your settings, James. So click on like your little wheel or whatever that is, and then change it, right? So and you should be good to go. Anyways, I think we have. Oh, wow, you do have it up twice there. Anyway, so let me get rid of that, and then AGRX here. Right, again, that looks really good. It's going right, so that thing's doing really well this morning, right? So 22% here. That looks really good. I like that, right? So Kelly, hopefully that position below 60 cents, right? So again, I'm gonna leave this up because this might be something that we watch for the rest of the day. If we can potentially go and test the set Siga's gone. What is it saying? I don't like when it signals like all those like all I wanted to give us a name. I like again, so that might be a name to yeah. But these are all names we're watching anyways, right? APDN, Siga, HLBZ on the scanner there. These are all names we're watching. Good morning, Dan. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, I'm in time. Even Jim Cramer can be right. Yeah, no. Again, some of these monkey blocks plays are doing really good. AMC is also doing really well there with that bottoms, right? So see if we can push about 24 again here. I don't know why my chart is still glitching here. Why? What's going on here? Actually, anyways, again, so we talked about this level at 220 for HLBZ, right? Even if we do get a scanner alert, you're quite aware that okay, cool. There's a little bit of resistance at this spot, right? So. Something isn't quite right in my charts this morning. You can see my lines disappearing on their own here, right? So again, that level, be careful at that level, right? 220. If we can break above that level, that's exciting, right? So for now, though, be careful. That's not what I want. There we go. Anyways, fixing some of these glitches. Couldn't break yet? No, not quite yet, right? So again, 220. Right? Watch for that 220 level there. AMC is slowly creeping up here. 20 cents. You're almost there, Eric. You're almost there. Back to break where we need to go. Right. So and again for RET all here, watch for that $1.30 level. When you watch these stocks start to struggle at that resistance level, right? Be careful, right? So that thing needs to break above $1.30 there. I'm just gonna be running through some of these names here as we we find the names for the day. Again, Siga looks good, right? Monkeypox seems to be a thing for today, right? So APDN here looks right. It's done well this morning, right? So broke above that 60 level, had a nice rally, and then backed off. Yo, Crystal. Yo. Right. So again, I don't like that we got all those names at once in Discord there, right? So you kind of want that thing to settle, to chill out, right? So Captain Hook, figure your stuff out, please, and thank you. Figure your stuff out. Top of the morning, Robert. Good morning. Yeah. Don't mind what AGRX is doing here this morning. Actually, don't mind this at all, right? So, would be nice if we can get a retracement to something nice, right? My thoughts on NBEV. I'll take a look. I know those guys are doing well this morning. Farze is bussing. Hamid, Farze, Phase. Yeah, that's a name that we've right. 1 second. 90.03. Interesting. And edit that there. La. 80. Okay, cool. And perfect. My morning in 3 words. MEGL at this bridge. To the bridge, yeah, that thing is. Let me pull it up again here really quickly, guys. MEGL, right again. So this is a name. When you play with a name like this thing's at 50, 50, $53, right? So when you play with a name like this, guys, right? So again, this is MEGL, right? When you play with a name like this, like you don't have data. We just don't. Like, we just don't have enough information, right? It's highly speculative. When you play with a name like this, right, especially an IPO, what you're hoping for. I mean, like what you're hoping for is that it goes, it goes, right? So, but most of the time, like again, with lack of information, all you're looking to do is maybe again, you say like, if I get in at $100, you know what? Like I'm willing to risk this much, right? So, if I lose 10%, I'm out of here, and it's done, right? And then I'm gonna wait, sit on my hands. If it doesn't work out right away, maybe it's gonna take a while, right? So, all the people that bought at 200 plus, yeah, that's pretty scary, isn't it? Right? So look at the volume. Well, I mean, not a whole lot, Danielle, but it doesn't take a whole lot of volume though, right? To move this thing to the up and the downside, which is the good thing, but it's also a negative thing, right? So this thing is huge for momentum. It can easily turn around like that, just like that, and go, 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 right? But again, you just want to be careful and just be aware, right? That again, this is a huge gamble, right? So it's going to test at 50, yeah, right? We could easily test $50 and bounce. Just want you to be kind of just think about like the downside as well. This thing can easily you guys are missing the point. You guys are missing the point. It's magic. Is on the run again, Benjamin. Ooh, avdx. I think you mentioned that yesterday. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday, right, Benjamin? No, congratulations. I think top it's a display, right? Okay. Dapper, good morning. Money is Dapper, right? So yeah, again, just be aware that it's halted at $53 here. I hope this thing can hold about $50 and then send it. Peter says, "Poof, gone." 50 for $4, Doug Robert. Yeah, well, I mean, like, um, what can I tell you? Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys. If you haven't already, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. And yeah, if you want to become a member, the membership link is pinned at the top there. It's magical, right? Peter making money disappear. Sam, good morning. Right. So yeah, we again, I hope it holds about $50 and sends it, right? So AGRX looks really good there still. HLBZ. Why do we have both up there? But anyways, this thing just doesn't want to give up, does it? Right? So HLBZ here, this thing will not give up, which is amazing, right? So again, watch for that 220 level here for HLBZ. See if we can break above. What's a good entry point, Chris? Somebody for somebody that isn't in. I mean, like you can gamble around $50, right? But again, the same kind of theory applies, right? You can gamble around $50 there. HLBZ, wow, right? So. Again, that 220 level, it looks like it's going to break above it now and actually hold. Well, maybe, right? So but that's impressive. Look at that thing go, right? Look at that thing go. I want to see if this candle would actually stay above 220 there, because if it can, and then that's amazing, right? That's really good there. It's going, right? Again, so this candle here needs to stay above that level. John Jacob, what's your position in VRM? Or like, what's your entry price? Let me know. Don't forget to smash. What can I tell you? Don't forget to smash a like, Wildcard. Don't forget to smash a like. Um, why would I not buy more until you see a few green candles? I would not buy more until you see a few green candles. There you go, Eric. Right. So you can wait, right, and wait. Just wait for a little bit of like some positive price action, right, and then go from there. Again, I want to see these two candles who stay above like 220 there. They're not quite holding. So my entry here is $5. I mean, they wanted to do an IPO at $4. So it says, an abracadabra in the same sentence. Doesn't lie. First cup of the day. Let's go. What is AMTD? AMTD is actually getting a little bit of love here. Why is that though? AMTD getting a little bit of love here, guys. Let me take a look. So AMTD here. Yeah, we know AMTD, right? So that thing opened and then sold off and then rallied. It does have a little bit of resistance at 330, right? So that potentially could be the next breakout level here for AMTD, right? So UPST, okay, interesting. UPST. Again, I would be careful with HLBZ until we actually can hold above that 220 level, right? In case that's a double top. It seems like it's gonna hold it, like it seems like it is gonna hold it, right? Riding that moving average here at the 20. But again, I'd like to see some consolidation there. It looks good, right? So what's the volume here for AMCD? Super slow, super slow there. Best I can do is yeah. Oh, I missed your first comment there. Hi Blaze from London. Hi yo, David. TG, I took profits last week. The last 10 minutes of trading with it crashed the following day. Let's go, David. No, congratulations, David. That's the thing about holding some of these like high flying stonks into the close, right? They will redirect, yeah, into the close because you just never know. Like when the stock is up 200% after you just never know. Who is the guest on the Captain Hook show? Who's the guest? Who is the guest? We are. Please and thank you, Jeff, for AGRX. I would just again, I'm just watching. Wow. HLBZ here. I think just doesn't want to give up. Nope, not giving up at all. Um, I'm looking, Jeff. I will let you know. I'll let you know. I'll leave it up for now. I'll let you know. Anyways, yeah, 230, right? So 230 for HLBZ there. Because you're just holding Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie, join already. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yo, Stuart. Yo. Anyways, no, HLBZ looks really good then. Again, if we can come back and test that 220 level for like a retest and a bounce, that potentially could be a nice, right? That could be a nice sign for continuation here. Headed to the abyss, Nvidia's caught. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, Jeff, just watching for now, right? See if we can get a nice little sell-off here in consolidation. Who pissed off the market? Someone did. The market isn't happy today, guys. Look at the S&P here, right? So look at SPY go. Look at SPY go. Taking Bitcoin with it, Stuart. Look at the 15-minute candle on BTC. I can see what's happening there with that candle. Just looking at the S&P here, to the abyss, right? So, and that's the concern, Stuart, when like you see Bitcoin rallying and it looks like it's about to go, but then you also know that the S&P is hitting resistance, 416, right? 416. That's been like the hesitation for me. HRBZ still looks really good there, but yeah. La. 5, 7, 90. Interesting. Starting starting back at 22K. Yeah. Anyways, let me take a look at BTC really quickly here, and then we can go from there. AMC selling off as well. Well, that's not a surprise if the market is selling off, right? So don't mind what MEGL is trying to do here. It's trying to curl, right? It's trying to see if it actually does, right? So again, just about $50, right? Candle, please, yeah, right. Again, so $50 here, right? $52 here. So your last hope is that this thing again. So we talk about like psychological levels, guys, right? And when I watch a stock, right? So when it's holding above $100, you're like, okay, cool, $100, let's hold that level, right? So, and this is all like market. Again, the market is like 99% like psychology, right? So when you break below $100, people will panic, right? Because you know what's coming next is the next like round psychological number, right? That's $50 there. If we break below $50 now, people start panicking, like, oh my goodness, what's coming next now? Is it $5? Is it $4? Is it what, right? So again, well, that thing needs to find a way to kind of consolidate at $50 here. Otherwise, that's a problem, right? If you're not sure what to do with this, just leave it, like just let it be, let it sit, right? You know, let it consolidate somewhere, right? So because this thing will sell off to whatever it sells off to, and then find a base, right, before you go. Don't I know you have a lot of stickers to remember. Don't know how you do. I know, Kelly. I don't know. I don't know, Kelly. Honestly, it's halted again at $48 here, guys. You're buying AMC puts if it comes back up. Yeah. My concern with AMC, I mean, is the fact that I don't know if you guys watched the interview that I posted in Discord last night. Adam Aaron kept talking about like the fact that this allows them, like AMC, like them doing this ape nonsense, allows them to like raise money in the future. If you watch the first 5 minutes of that interview, he talks about raising money and raising money and raising money. Like I don't exactly right, Edwin. Like I don't know how many times he talked about raising money. He's talked about raising money in the past, right? Unlimited, Edwin, unlimited times, right? So that's pretty scary. I just don't trust the guy. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, like ape rally because they're doing whatever they're doing. That's not true, right? So AMC rally because of retail, because of whatever, because of somebody, right? So not because of whatever Adam Aaron has done. That crap is just raise money for sure. Like he done, yeah, like honestly. Like I at some point, like people will short AMC and potentially go along ape, right? People will potentially go along ape and short AMC. Like I just don't I think that's scary. Be careful, please, right? Be careful. um can't watch that guy say like, oh, say like, oh, we want to raise money, like 10 times in 2 seconds, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, clearly that's what you want to do. So when is it coming? Next month? 2 months? When is it coming? Like, just be careful. uh Shorts can cover without buying back corresponding E class shares. Bottleneck effect, Jordan. I don't know though. I don't know. Be careful. I missed some of your questions here, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Brian says, "What do you think about BBY? Just got in at 1084. What do I think about Bed Bath and Beyond? Again, so like the S&P selling off, so that stock will be selling off as well. About tomorrow for CPI. Interesting, Stuart. CPI data coming out tomorrow. I bet you that's kind of why the market is selling up today now, almost in anticipation. Honestly, Stuart, it's kind of like one of those things where like you just let it happen. You just wait for that information and then go from there, right? And then just digest it. They're going to raise money through ape and not AMC. They're going to do something silly. And I all of them are red, Scott. Yeah. No, it is a little bit of a red morning, as most of these stocks are selling off, right? Yeah, I mean it's been a nice like 2 week span, hasn't it? Right. So yeah, it's halted at 48.34D. Right. So let me go back to some of these other stocks, guys. Again, most of these stocks are selling off here, right? AMTD selling off. Be careful, right? The market again. So when you play with, and that's another thing to kind of realize with like some of these scanner plays, right? When you get a scanner alert, like it's based off momentum, right? When people take a look at the market and say, wow, the market is selling off and the stock is pumping, maybe I should take my profits and run, right? So it becomes a yeah. Yeah, $48. Anyways, the only name that looks really good still is HLBZ, which is impressive. Anyways, AMTD, a little bit of a sell off there. AGRX, right? Jeff, a little bit of a sell off as well, right? So most of these names are backing off. 0597 still. Interesting. Did you say scammer alerts? Scanner. Dan. No, scammer alert is for like it's for some for BBIG. So Brian, what do I think about Bed Bath and Beyond? Let me take a quick look here. So Kramer said some stuff about BBBY this morning. He said these guys need to raise money. Right? It's selling up this morning. Right? It's selling up this morning again. So Kramer said this morning, he says, memo to people who run Bed Bath, right? So if you do not take advantage of that short position to sell equity, you are as equally ill-advised when you bought back all the stock as much as at higher prices. Read your balance sheet. You need the money. You need it today, right? You need money, so you need it now, is what he's saying. He's saying these guys need to raise money. Like, who says that about a company? Like, you need to raise money. You need to like. Who says that? Anyways, Bed Bath and Beyond here. What do I think about it? I think again, so it's selling off for the rest of the market. It's had a nice rally. So what you're hoping for here, Brian, is that this thing can kind of find support at $10 here for BBBY, right? So again, right, it's selling off this morning with everything else. Right, so it's not just an isolated sell here, right? Watch for that level at $10 here and see what happens. How does it look to me? Still not selling for my 3% gain. Okay, I'm thinking not for your 3%. So you're in profits for USEA, right? So again, I know Mindy mentioned that one around like $1.90, right? It's sitting at $1.99 right now. This one is a super slow stock. Again, so I would at the very minimum. That guy's a fool, Dan. So at the very minimum, I would set a stop loss at break even, so you're not going red for sure, for sure, right? This is a stock that is kind of, again, this thing needs momentum. If this thing can pick up some steam there, break, yeah, it could send it, right? So again, I would still wouldn't go red in that position though, right? You can see that it's consolidating. It's had a nice sell off, right? So it's had a really nice sell off. It's trying to create a double bottom here. It's going sideways, right? So that thing really needs to break above that moving average there, though, right? If this thing can break above like $2.15 or something like that, yeah, it's ready for boom booms, right? So but I still would just watch the downside there break and kind of have a stop loss at maybe 1% of that profit, right? So and then go from there. Uh, you know what I mean? So net for in S&P have I've gone down the most since 2015 emerging, a dipski tomorrow, expecting a dipski tomorrow, Stewart. That's scary, isn't it? Oh wow. Positions, wow, thank you, Stewart, thank you. Leverage positions, features have grown. Yeah, I wish just cross 23. Okay, maybe this might be a nice setup for like some shorts, some crypto shorts overnight. Actually, this might be a nice setup, or something. Is down and I'm still holding. Also, yeah, Dan. Okay, yeah. Again, just make sure you have a stop loss. Let me see here. Let's see, oh 07. Yeah, that thing needs to get going there. Needs to get going. I'm missing some of these comments here. Missing some of these comments. But anyways, yeah, this thing needs to reclaim $2 here and get back above 210, 215, break, and then maybe there's some nice upside here, right? So unhalted, by the way, guys, for MEGL, unhalted here, right? And it's still selling off $45, right? So again, if you're looking for a brand new position, right, you can scale in if you want, but again, maybe the way to go here is let it go, like let it sell off, right, and consolidate, like let it just go to the abyss for MEGL, right, and then consolidate, right? So again, most of these names are selling off, right? That's HGRX. They're selling off a little bit as well here. Again, no rush at the open, guys. Let these stocks do their thing, right? Let me take a look at the other one here. For AMC, guys, a little bit of support for AMC, closer to 2240, right? We bounced up 2250 already here this morning for AMC, right? So 2240 being a level there. 1010 took profits down 8%, now redirecting 1040. Okay, sounds good. um, Let me take a look. 30% a can. Thank you very much, James. Cannabis, guys. Cannabis might be the way to go. Cannabis might be the way to go. You know what, let me take a look at what more on a zero. A zero is a zero. Honestly, D, you know what to do with that. You just have to scale it. Like you honestly just have to scale it and go from there. I'll actually leave up a can here, James. Because again, we know there's some potential like expected news here for some of these cannabis names. So I'm just gonna leave up. I'll leave up this one here and kind of watch it for now. From interesting. Anyways, 40%, yeah, Can is actually killing it. They're crushing it, right? So see if we can get a dip or something. Yeah, see if we can get a dip ski here or something, right? It looks really good here, James. Big support zone for BTC. Yeah, get it there, please and thank you. Get it to the abyss, 2021.5. Yeah, Can looks really interesting there, actually. Yeah, but a dip, you mentioned $1.10. I know, James. I know you did. Yeah, right. So, yeah, and you know what's crazy, Stuart. You know what's crazy is so D like D D has a friend, and that's the whole idea. Like that's how like that's my introduction to a zero, and D is annoyed because D has a friend that bought Bitcoin in and they were part of they were part of like a group. Of like a very like a wealthy group or something like that, and they all bought they so the friend tells D to buy a zero, and below a dollar, and that thing in D, and it's been D. I know how you feel. Knock 69 high. Mara puts up 31%. Let's go, Diamond. That's perfect, right? Bitcoin selling off, SPY selling off. That's a perfect combo for your Mara puts, right? It's a very nice. Wherever it goes on the dollar, yeah, on the dollar, right? On the dollar. It's annoying where it is now. Yeah, no, the market is selling off, right? The S&P selling off, yeah. So watch for 410 there, Ghost. Watch for 410. Anyways, I really don't want to watch that. Don't want to watch that. Yeah, like everything is just slowly selling off. Wish I yeah. There you go. Is also bouncing, Dan. Okay, sounds good. About a zero while back, and that's nuts. Yeah, telling yeah, exactly, Stuart, exactly. Yeah, might need to we might need to like switch to a different because that's annoying. Daddy, chill, please, love chat, chill out, please, and thank you. We get it, love chat. Anyways, again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. It's finished. So that is what does that even mean? Um, some of these comments from like some of these weird accounts in the chat. Yeah. Anyways, HLBZ is still retracing here, guys. Watch for that 210 level there next, maybe, or maybe this moving average here. See if we can bounce up 215 here. Potential entry, yeah, yeah, right. So Sade, see if we can hold off 215 here, right? Of that 50 EMA. See if we can hold that straight doo right now, Brian. No, the market looks highly questionable, right? So most of these stocks are selling off. So I would be a little bit careful, be patient, be BBIG is green. Is BBIG isn't trading, is it? We would know if it was trading. It's a small float. Let me take a look ski here. Uh, um, this thing went to be a biz, Jameson. What is this? What is this, Jameson? AIMD. Why is that thing down 70%? Um, no, maybe not to $8, right? I mean, it's going to be a step, obviously, James, right? It's going to be a step here for a can, but that 150 level, I'd like to see break above 150 and then see if we can actually consolidate, right? If we can break above that 150 level, which is a huge level, right, and just kind of sit flat, that's a nice step at least for the next step forward, right? So let's short something, Robertson. Let's short something. What do you want to short? What do you want to short? Shorting tomorrow. Imagine the impact of positive news. That market will pump so hard. Exactly, exactly. And again, so maybe that's the whole intention here, right? Kind of get people to feel comfortable, like shorting into CPI, and then booms, right? Boom, right? So again, if we get a massive sell off, maybe like going long, like some of anything tomorrow might be the way to go, right? So shows, yeah, exactly, Eric, right? The squeeze will be real, exactly. Like anything like remotely positive, yeah, right? Roger, you're not expecting a pump again. We'll find out tomorrow, right? So and then go from there. But uh, 52-week high. How crazy is that? Again, Akan is trying to break above that $1.50 here. Trying. Anyway, so that's $45, $46, guys, for MEGL here, right? So that looks okay. Yeah, Jameson, why is that thing down 70%? Oh, impressive. No, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. Market cap is currently only 100 million. Yeah, it's not massive, like not at all, right? So not at all, not at all. Anyways, let me take a look at Siga here. But again, yeah, Jameson, why is this thing down so much? Like, is this what's going on here? It doesn't seem to have a whole lot of information. Yeah, I'll come back to this here. MRSN. La. Yeah, this one had a nice gap up overnight. Andrea had a nice gap up overnight. They had earnings. They missed earnings, so the guidance must have been really good, right? So, the one I'm looking at says up 350%. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Andrea, that thing just has a double top at 730, so it needs to break above 730, 735 there, and then okay, more room to the upside, right? So, and then go from there. Uh, yeah, 350% potential for big boy gains of a zero. Yeah, I think yeah, I mean that thing would have been really nice to accumulate below dollar, right? So that thing was at 70 cents. Money's doubled. Anyways, again, be careful with most of these names here today, guys, right? If anything, be super patient today, especially the fact that we have some important data coming out tomorrow, right? The market is just like nervous, right, with everything that's happening. So be careful, right? Try not to rush into anything, right? Don't rush into any of these plays. Um, right? So look at MEGL, guys. Wow. I mean, that thing is just selling off $40 here for MEGL. $40 from almost $300, guys, to $40, right? We know again, we know it, and it's halted again at $40 here. Um, I don't think anyone's surprised about this thing being at $40 because we know it's not worth more than that, right? These guys IPO'd at $4, right? Um, the only thing that was super exciting about this was the hype, right? So again, we hope the hype returns and it recovers back above 100 or whatever, right? So but be careful. But anyways, I can had a nice dip there, right, James? At that 150 resistance, so that's not a surprise at all, right? 150, right? That's not a level you want to buy at anyways. You do not buy at 150 at resistance. Haven't bought anything yet, James. Jeff, I'm sorry, Jeff. Again, that's really good, right? So let these plays come to you, right? If these names are all going to sell off at the open here, don't FOMO, right? Let them all crash to the abyss. And if they all sell off, if opportunity doesn't present itself, well, too bad. Oh well, right? Yeah. I mean, like most of the stocks that play out really nicely, Jeff, these stocks usually give us some nice bottoms right at the open here, or a level to look at, right? So if they're all going to sell off at the open here, well, too bad. The VIX is up, yeah. One second, guys. Hello. No. 92. Perfect. It took 2 weeks to blow, Steven? No, exactly, right? So, yeah, exactly. Um, exactly. I will be generous. $5, $5. No, we'll see when the momentum, when the hype returns. Honestly, right, Steven, I completely understand like what you're saying, but the issue with that is that's just unpredictable, right? Right. So you just can't tell. You're glad. Okay, yeah, you have to. I mean, put a stop loss on these names, right? Put a stop loss, please. Otherwise, you end up in trouble. Anyways, so most of these names are selling off at the open here. Can see if a can kind of find a base here above $1.20 here, James, right? So, tons of workers are looking for some puts. Damn in Snapchat. Yeah, Snapchat. AMC is trying to bounce, right? Trying to get back about $23 here. Anything else? Most of these names are just going to HLBZ. Yep, 210, right? So most of these names are just selling off, right? So today's like one of those days where like either you wait for that bottom, right? You like a nice bottom, Jeff? We all do, right? So either you wait for that bottom or you cut your losses really quickly if you take a gamble, right? So be careful there again. So this thing's yeah. Andrea, that thing's just not holding there. So we'll see what it does. Is a top double bottom? A double bottom for top? I'll take a look. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice, right? Sun W here. Not bad. Needs more volume here, but yeah, not bad, Andrea. Right? So, are you in this name? Not bad. I'm gonna be rotating these names as they're selling off, and then I'm gonna end up missing some of these. steady still in. Let me take a look at ILAG really quickly. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use just that one there. So at 50, you bought a 54, Jeremy. You bought a 54. Okay. Well, it's currently halted at $40, Jeremy. So has been your best performer calls, Edwin. No, congratulations. Yeah. See if ILAG can go back and break above the highs of the day here. Right. So King is done. You got in at 360. Very nice. Nice. Congratulations, by the way. Congrats. Very nice. No, 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 no. At 11.70 now, Edwin. Wow. Wow. You bought a 65, Rashid. Yeah. Again, so what you guys are doing is guessing where the bottom is gonna be though, right? For MEGL, like you're guessing, and that's fine, right? If you're willing to ride the wave, that's completely fine. You just have to be aware that we can keep selling off, right? Like when you gamble on a position, you have to be aware that we can keep selling off, and you have to be okay with that. So come up with a plan for the downside, right? David Brent, you got 25 at 66. Again, more selling off hard, right? And we're not really sitting at support. We're not really holding any levels for support for now. So just be aware that again, it's a gamble that could potentially pay really nicely, but it's a gamble regardless, right, David? So just be careful there. Again, if you just want, if you're not sure, just let it sell off, and then once we start to sit flat and go sideways, that might be your sign that okay, cool, maybe there's something here to go, right? Maybe it's ready to go back to the upside, right? When the selling pressure dies down a little bit and it no longer it stops dropping as aggressively, maybe there's something there to look at. For now, though, be careful, please. Be careful, please, and thank you. Interesting. Is he gonna run just passing by? I'll take a look. I'll take a look. La, la, la. I should say I have to average down, but at 44, David. Okay, sounds good. La, la. Jeremy, you asking if he can hit $1,200? But I don't know. I don't know if that thing can hit $1,200. Again, it's one of those stonks, right? Um, just one of those stonks that you hope it does. Last time the volume was a year ago, it ran to 40 plus. Just so you know, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. It does seem like one of those stonks, Kelly, right? I mean, this thing was up 27% on Friday, right? 27% on Friday. 100 and something percent yesterday, and then today it's up 33%, right, Kelly? So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hype around this name. Steak is making your stomach hurt, Kurt. Kurt, I know. I know. Again, we'll keep watching it for now, guys. Again, so the only thing you can kind of rely on is that it took HKD. It took HKD a few days to kind of find a base, right? About a week for that thing to find a bottom, and then finally explode, right? So that's what you're hoping for. But again, it's a gamble. I have 33 at 120, Sean. Damn. Oh, you guys have some. You guys have some high entries. Well, at $36 now, guys, right? Is it halted? Yeah, it's halted at $37 here. Again, my concern for this stock is that it's not finding a base, right? When you take a look at the stock, yep, in a today it's up. Exactly, Kelly. Exactly. So my concern for this is that this stock is just not finding a base, right? It's just straight to the downside, right? So a lot and realize that I listened to who's that? Who's Ra Ra Coco? um, right? My concern with this stock again, guys, that it's just going straight down, right? So straight to the abyss, right? You like for it to kind of do something again, so do that, and then kind of go sideways for a bit, because that might tell you that okay, cool, maybe it's starting to find a base, because again, this isn't overly positive, right? So for now, you're gambling and guessing. It could be a nice risk to reward play, but be careful. You bought into to the FOMO and hype, yeah, right? FOMO hype. Says you sort of a B. I mean, when Ukraine news went, the way of COVID news disappeared. I mean, market no market again. The market is ruthless. The market doesn't care like what happens. It will react to that news, and then a month later, it just doesn't matter. From until Friday, look away until Friday. Word of advice. Anyways, I'm gonna delete this because that's not really where I'm hoping it bottoms at. So um, interesting. Let me move on here, guys. Again, so that's MEGL, right? Currently halted there to the downside. We'll see what happens as the day goes on. Akan is trying to bottom out around that $1.20 something here, which is cool. James. So see what happens. AMC again. AMC looks fine there. Well, ALVR. Ooh. Ooh. That was a nice breakout there, by the way, Andrea. Right, like right here at $8 and 8.20. That was a nice breakout. Right, that thing needs a little bit more volume, but not bad at all. Right, needs more volume. What's this like spamming, guys? Unbelievable. We might need to go to members only mode sooner than expected. Again, so don't forget to smash the like, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like, hit that subscribe, and if you're not a member yet, become a member. The membership link is pinned at the top of your live chat there. So become a member and come join us in Discord. I'm going to. Okay, sounds good. Not holding minus 70% back. Oh, be careful, guys. Be careful, be careful. Right, so be careful. Are we unhalted yet? No, not quite yet. Look at HLBZ, guys. Wow. What a monster of a stonk here. Getting some at these levels. You are focused. Okay, sounds good. GOVEV. Okay, sounds good. ILAG. Interesting. Yeah. I almost want to watch this thing and see if we can break it above 860 here. Heinz at the day. 467, sorry. But man, I know Alan. Alan, I know. Again, be careful. Is there no way to ban a viewer? You can, but they're creating so many accounts still. That's the issue. They have so many accounts, James, and we have those like hundreds of accounts banned, right? Like hundreds of those accounts banned, but they just keep creating new ones, and yeah. No, exactly, Jeremy. You might just have to give it time, right? But again, like there's nothing that I can tell you in terms of technicals that would help you out, like nothing at all. Reported for misinformation. Okay, balling. Yeah. Worth it? Is it worth a try? I mean, I think it's impressive. I think it's done. It looks strong. It does. But if you're gonna try that again, I much rather prefer you try when it's consolidating at support here. Right, so if you notice like some of these if you notice that in like again, so in the midst of like all these candles here, you notice how like the points in the chart where we have orange, like we have orange, so this is a smaller time frame, this is only for this small time frame, but like at some point here, these candles turn orange. When they turn orange, it's a sign that okay, like the RSI is getting oversold on a smaller time frame, right? So, and then that's when you see a bounce, right? So usually you see a bounce and you get an orange candle. Same thing at the open here, kind of, right? So again, this thing most likely signaled all the way down here, right? Oversold, and then it bounced, right? So that's when those orange candles come in. So I'd much rather like do it on the downside as we're consolidating, but this thing's doing so well, isn't it? MEGL's at $33, guys. Yeah, $34 here. Is it halted again? No, not quite yet. 70%, minus 70%, guys, right? Again, be careful. Be careful, be careful. What's the blue candle? The blue candle is for when like the when it's getting like overextended to the upside, James. Let's see here. Oh, Jameson, I see. Oh. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me see here. Uh, $807. Okay, cool. There you go. 1 second, guys. Just quickly browsing through the news here. Alert. Never mind. Fuzzy. Huh, interesting. For more disengaged. There you go. And you see what I mean, though, right? Right. You see what I mean? Do you agree that support is around 10? Yeah, David. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Right. You can kind of see what's happening here, Jeff. Right. On the upside there, yeah, sell off. Right. Back below 220 here. So be careful. $5 on the way, guys. What is that thing at here now? 34 $34. Yeah, Joel, in the 30s. In the 30s, guys. Ox. I'm letting go and seeing what happens, Mike. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, just be careful, please. I don't like I don't mind what a can is trying to do here. A can does look like it's trying to find a bottom here, which is cool, right? So that's not bad at all for a can here. Not bad, right? So uh, those they're only doing sells. It's obvious. Well, there goes the can, guys. There goes the can popping there. So surprise, surprise, not really, right? Again, you can kind of see that thing consolidating, right? So again, nice pump, consolidate, right? And then the bouncy bounce here. See if we can stay above $1.30 here, right? So $32. Yeah, yeah. Right, so see if that thing can stay above $32 here, $1.32, $1.30, James, right? So what's your entry, by the way? I was just going to ask if, yeah, Jeff, yeah. I don't know if you head and shoulder on HLBZ. Let me take a quick look here. All right, so uh, it looks okay there, James. All right, so let me take a look. Yeah, I see you looking at. Right, I see you looking at them. If we break below, like again, that was a nice bottom there. 90 cents. Wow, congrats, Bonnie. That was a nice bottom here at 210. If we break below that level, I think that's concerning, right? So I've been holding for a while. Oh wow, nice, congrats, right? If this thing breaks below $2.10 here, that's a problem, right? So Vicas is pure market maker manipulation. I mean, the market's always manipulated, right? So especially for names like that, always manipulated. But anyways, $1.41 now. It's slowly creeping towards those highs again here, right? So slowly creeping towards those highs again here. Again here, right? So slowly. 37, Jeremy. If you take a look at this too, like what $34, guys, 35 now, right? So it needs to clear that moving average there, Jeremy, right? So it needs to get back above 37 and actually hold that level for it to start pushing back to the upside here, right? Potential push to 150 there, right? So it needs to clear that moving average. Like it's been riding that moving average since like pre-market, right? Like the blue line, right? All the way down, and fading against the moving average. So it needs to clear that 37 level and then go. Good entry, Amanda. Again, it's a gamble. Like it's a complete gamble, guys. We'll be lucky to hold 20 before days end, Rando. Like it's a complete gamble. Like I cannot give you anything that would say, yeah, okay, this is a good level, right? So like I cannot give you anything, right? That would say, yeah, this is the bottom, right? Because again, gambles, right? No fundamentals there, right? Just gambles. Anyways, can I take a look at Atra? What are you looking for, Andrea? Are you looking for an entry? What are you looking for? I'd be looking for a level like 450 here, potentially, if we can test and hold that level, right? So, like 450-ish. We might not get there, though. We might bounce up just like 454, 456 here, right? So, but like, what are you looking for? Igor, can I take a look at ELVR? Of course, that's the one that was on here. Like, why is it up? It's just again, it's just a name that has a lot of like eyes on it. There's no news for it, I don't think, right? So, are you looking for an entry? Yeah, I'd be looking for closer to like yeah, that 450 there again. So kind of watch 450 and see if we can consolidate, right? So here we are, right? 449 here, right? So again, kind of watch that 450 here, see what happens. If not, well, again, just watch and see if we can bounce. Like watch and see if we're consolidating and trying to bounce up that level, right? So and then go from there, right? Spell is going now, trick. Uh oh. Spell is yeah, Spell is one of those. And here goes HLBZ again, Jeff, right? So it's again like 210, 215 here seems to be a nice level that it's holding. So hopefully it can stay above that. Looking to get out. You've had it for a while. What did you buy at, Igor? What did you buy at? Let me know. I'll take a look. What did you buy that thing at? Hopefully you're sitting in some nice profits, right? Uh, Holding some nice higher lows here. Kayla, are you in HLBZ? Are you holding this? Or just watching for now? ILAG, and then there's AGRX here, right? So kind of flat there still. $32, guys, right? Again, so you can see here that what we're following here for MEDX, for MEGL, right? So MEGL is that moving average. We're constantly failing at that moving average and going lower, right? So again, every time we try and go for a little rally, like one green candle, we're failing at the 9 EMA there and then back down, right? Try two little green candles here and then back down. So again, see if we can kind of consolidate at $30 here, guys, and then go from there. If not, be careful, right? So be careful, be careful. I can. I try. Yeah, watch for that 450 there, Andrea, right? 450, $4.50 for ATRA there, and see what happens. So ALVR here, you got in at 784. Okay, 784 here. We do have a little bit of support just above again, so we're looking for an exit into this name here. That's quite the sell off there, isn't it? But no, again, you're still green in your position. I would just put a stop loss. I honestly would just put a stop loss at a number like 790 789 and something like that, and hope we stay above that level. Igor, like I would just again like 794, 789 something. Power speaking tomorrow. Power speaking won't get better. No, Power isn't speaking tomorrow. Power's not speaking tomorrow, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken. Power should not be speaking tomorrow, Scott. They're all gone till September. All gone. Still, yeah, you missed out the fun last week, Zach. I have 130 and 220, 222, then another at 218, holding for now, watching $1.95. Okay, nice. What is AMC short percentage, Mustang Sally? Not sure. And that's not really something that we that's not. Good morning, Zach. Not really something that we I would ignore that and focus more on like your position, right? I'm out. Waited too long to get green back. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Igor. Yeah, no. Why not? Honestly, why not? AGRX here still selling off. Look at HLBZ. Wow, 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 wow. Right. So, and I think that's the concern with a stock like that. As much as there's a lot of potential here, there's also so much of like this stock has done so well the last 3 days. I mean, like 30%, 100%, and then another 30% today. So it's done really well, right? So see if we can stay above $2 here. See if we can stay above $2. Report, not sure when it's coming out. It usually comes out at like an hour before the market opens, David. The short interest is high. That is all. Yeah, there you go, Joe. At 32, you did, Zach. You bought you bought some of this at $32. Well, I hope this thing can stay above $30 here. Like thousands of yeah. So yeah. Fozzie. Interesting. What's with all this spamming in the chat? No, 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 no. Jeff, if you're looking, you say you're looking for potential entry into HLBZ at $2. I mean, that's not the worst of that's not bad at all, right? So just make sure you have a tight stop loss. I know Kelly's watching for like $1.95, right? So again, for me, this thing cannot break below the lows of the day here, right? It can't break below $1.88, otherwise that's a huge problem. Right, so let's say I gambled at $2 here, which $2 might be a nice level of support. Initially, my stop loss would be like $1.99, right? Just a really tight stop loss here, and then go from there, right? And then go from there. So if this thing can reclaim 220 again, I think it'd be really exciting here. And here comes the orangey bouncy bounce. Is a sniper, so follow follow Kelly. Kelly's a guy. Kelly, the sniper. That's funny. But yeah, anyways, yeah, $2, right? It's trying. Out of interest of is mining also moving with AMC? Not really, David. It's not. It's really not. Entry I would have messed with Trick. $4. Except it never opened anywhere close to $4, though, right? It opened up 2,000% higher. Unbelievable. What indicator start? It's an indicator that like we're beta testing, like beta testing, right? So like it's part of like it's like again, so like kind of like the heat map and like and whatnot, right? So kind of show you like what's happening. Like it's just again, so kind of, yeah, so like beta testing to kind of build like like an all-in-one indicator that includes like everything you potentially could need, right? So from like moving averages to to that stuff, to like the RSI, to the MACD, right? To like buy and sell signals, right? So like everything you could potentially need, right? So again, for example, right, we had a nice sell signal here for this stock, right? For HLBZ, right? We had a nice sell signal for HLBZ up here, right? So like in kind of working with that, right? So HLBZ sell signal right there, right? On this candle, right? On the way up, sell signal, right? It's like, nope, get rid of it, please and thank you, right? And then it crashes, crash. And then again, nice little RSI, again, right? Two candles kind of giving you a warning sign that, okay, cool, this thing's oversold on a smaller time frame. So it's really nice for scalping on the smaller time frames, right? So then a buy signal, and then a nice pump, and then another sell signal here, and then a nice sell off, and then so kind of like just working with see where like just beta testing and whatnot. Her, my wife is a her, I identify as a him. My wife is a her. I identify as a him, he. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, no C star. Market makers are pure evil, Mike. Well, okay. On EMC, it's upline, connect floor. Super chat from Tony, APDN. Thanks for you just got here, Tony. Let me take a look. You notice how like the momentum scanner is sleeping today, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. Right, when the market is selling off, we want the scanner. We want Captain Hook said. Captain Hook woke up today, guys, and said, you know what? Yeah, I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to bed. No volume again. So we're not missing anything out there, right? So let me take a look at APDN here, guys, quickly, and then I'll come back. Right, so APDN here. $28. Yeah, I mean that thing looks weak, right? T again, APD MEGL looks weak, right? So $28 here. Again, we've talked about how like all morning long this thing's been failing against that moving average, right? So it's constantly failing against the 9 EMA here. The blue line, right? Fail. Look at the blue line. Like it's failing every time we touch it and crashing more, right? Every time we touch that line on the way up, right, we're crashing to the downside. $29 here basically in halting, right? Until we can clear that moving average, we consolidate. Until we can clear that level there, right? You're looking for
bottom.
right? So anyways, we'll see what happens there. Yeah, there you go. And then let me take a look at APDN here. So I'm not, Tony, I'm not sure if you're in a position. Let me know if you are. Let me know if you are in a position here. For this again, so this is a monkeypox name, right? This thing was up 9% this morning, and it's slowly giving away all those gains, right? Like all of them, all gone, right? So again, I'm not quite sure if you're looking for a position, Tony. Let me know if you are, right? So if you're all looking for a position, again, we all kind of trying to hold a nice little bottom here and just above our 490. So if you're looking for position here, right? First things first, we need to clear $5, right? Also, we cannot break below. If we break below, if we break below, right? If we break below, right? If we break below like 490 here, be careful because then you're about to go from green to red, and that's a massive warning sign, right? So I mean, if you're looking for a brand new position, maybe this is a gamble, right? But again, just be aware that this thing, your stop loss needs to be again like somewhere like around 489 there because we can't break below that level. Also, we need to get, you can just wait for it to break $5 first, right? Major scams, right, for APDN here. So be careful, right? And sharing why he's about about America. EFTR factor $1.50 67%. Ooh, not bad. Not bad, Andrea. Not bad. See what it does. HLBZ, yep, right. So again, that indicator came through really clutch again, right? So again, nice buy signal there for HLBZ, right? Again, right there with the orange candle, kind of telling that this thing's oversold, 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 right? And again, orange candle, right? And then a little bit of a buy signal, right? And these things are like, this is a small time frame, so you want to act really quickly, and then you're quickly, right? So again, orange candle kind of telling us that it's, we might get a 10 around here, and then a buy signal, and then boom, and then it's that's the upside, right? So yeah, so we'll see what happens there, right? See what happens, and then go from there. Like the whole trick. Yeah, be careful, be careful, please, and thank you. There you go. That's only on TradingView. Yes, but it's only on TradingView. But yeah, for now. Biden is hacking, coughing like he's about to die. Well, like, where is he hacking and coughing on? By the way, Willie, like, is he hacking and coughing on? Like, is he talking right now? Is he? Where is he? Live news. Uh, um, into earnings. Jeff, I always just get concerned about like earnings. I just like, I just don't like earn. Oh my goodness, he's actually coughing a lot.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. And increased market share in memory chips by 500%. Two more American companies. I'll take another sip of water. Two other companies, Global Foundries and Qualcomm, announced yesterday a $4 billion partnership to produce chips in the U.S. that would otherwise have gone overseas. Qualcomm is one of the world's largest buyers of chips. It's planning to increase its chip production by up to 50% over the next 5 years. These companies see what I see, that the future of the chip industry is going to be made in America. And for folks at home, there's a broader supply chain that makes these semiconductors that connect countless other small businesses and manufacturers. This law funds the entire semiconductor supply chain for research and development to key inputs like polysilicon manufactured by a factory in Hemlock, New York. Nearly 1/3 of all the chips in the world use polysilicon made in Hemlock. Imagine if we had more of these kinds of factories across the country. This law will make that a reality. There's analysis that says investment in the CHIPS and Science Act will create 1 million, more than 1 million construction jobs alone over the next 6 years, building semiconductor factories in America. America invented the semiconductor, has been mentioned already. And this law brings it back home. It's in our economic interest, and it's in our national security interest to do so. Earlier this year, I went down to Lockheed's factory in Alabama, where they're making the Javelin missiles.
I just wanted to just wanted to quickly see like what was happening on there. Not interested. This is just about like chips, right? Should he be wearing a mask? I don't worry, the rules don't apply. Um, Unbelievable. But anyways, on your trading view to get oversold candles, Emperor Minecraft. Like it's again, it's something that's like it's like um it's something that we're still like working on, Emperor. So we're trying like might see how it goes. Like this, that's beta testing there, right? So, anyways, right. So we're trying to integrate that into Discord, into some of these signals that go to Discord will be like we're trying to integrate that as well. So again, don't forget to smash the like, hit that subscribe, and if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. The membership link is pinned at the top of your live chat there. Not financial advice, Kelly. um, no, I don't really want to listen. Mr. Levitt, so for BBBY, let me take a look. BBBY. What do we at here? $10? Yeah, $10, right? So $10 would be your next level there to watch. $10. As long as we can test and consolidate at that level, right? So test and hold it. That's the level I'd be looking at. No, I don't really want to watch. I just wanted to kind of. Now we know why we're all reds. That's why. um, with NTTO. Interesting. Yeah, no, BBY, watch for $10 and see if we can consolidate at that level there. Let me take a look at TTOO again here, just because, right? So 15 cents. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. And there's so much hype around this name, right? It's up to 18% here this morning. TTO, right? um, anyways, I just wanted to peek. I just wanted to see what was going on, I just wanted to see what was going on there with why he was coughing. But anyways, let me see here. I can actually sort of to 120 again. Yeah. James. Yeah. What are you at? $28 still? It's $28 for MEGL. Again, guys, be careful, right? Until that thing can finally hold above that moving average, it's just gonna keep selling off, right? So come on, Leo. Long time no see. Stock market have been killing me, so I just been away from everything, Leo. I know it's been an absolute it's been rough, hasn't it? Right. So again, the last 2 weeks have been really good, but before that, yeah, absolute disaster. Welcome back. Good to see you, though. Welcome back to the bloodbath. You come back on the one day that's actually a sell-off day, Leo. Right. The last 2 weeks have been very good. Been very good. You came back on the one day. That's highly questionable. All morning, all day, all day, all day. First minute buy signal for AMC. Joe, okay. Yeah, again, the S&P is also back above that little resistance there. So see if we can hold above there. We might just keep selling off all day today, Joe. Into CPI data tomorrow, and then go from there. And then go from the HLBZ. Yeah, back to $2 here, right? Back to $2. Little bit of RSI weakness signal there. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, back to $2. Yeah. My only concern for HLBZ here, like my only concern for the stock is just the fact that what's going on with BBIG. I've seen it was halted. Yeah, the Nasdaq requested some information from those guys, so I'm not sure what information is being requested. But those guys are going through like a whole like lawsuit, like drama filled, like I don't know. The management team is in complete shambles. It's absolute trash. So I'm not sure when that thing's going to be unhaunted. Probably in 2020. 2054, I don't know, or just delisted or something. At $2, just added you did at $2. Okay, sounds good, Kelly. Yeah, see if we can stay above here. Again, my only concern is that it's done so well over the last 3 days already. So, but I mean, yeah. And John, 2020 at 54, 2054. That's when BBIG will be unhalted. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But like, what a scam of a company. Absolute scam. Uh, but good for my cash settlement average div skis, Joe. I know. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, no, that looks really good there, by the way, Andrea. Right, EFTR. That's doing really well. Right, slowly creeping up here. It's actually doing really well. Right, so slowly creeping up here. EFTR. Right, slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. Right, so let me zoom out a little bit here, Andrea. See what it looks like on a bigger time frame. That's a nice candle actually. From what? Wow, from 84 cents. Damn. See if we can break above $1.70 here, Andrea. Right, that's your next level of resistance to watch. Right, $1.70. Even though it's been above, it hasn't really held above it yet. So I would be watching for that 170 level. Right, that. There's going to be a little bit of an issue there. Right, so you got in at $1.30. Nice, congrats. Right, so looks good. Right, see if we can clear this 170 level and actually stay above it. Then you're happy. I don't understand why it's down so much from last week. This could be about EVFM. Yeah. Oh, Leo, did you know that? Did you know? Oh, I think you might, Leo. I think you might have. So BBIG is again halted because the Nasdaq halted the stock and they're requesting some information, right? C12 halt, or right, or whatever, right? So they're requesting some information. So unless that information is like right, so halted. We were not quite sure what that information is, Leo. Right, so not sure what that information is. EMC is going. Ooh, EMC going. Let me get rid of this rubbish here. Nice. It's trying. Azul is trying, right? So I like how EMC is moving up there with the S&P going the opposite way. That's a good sign. That's a good sign there. I wonder if Bath and Beyond is going along with it too. BBY here. Is it going? No, it's still at $10 here. Not quite moving up there yet, right? So not quite. Not quite. Yeah. I mean, it does seem to be finding a nice little base here, closer to $10 for BBBY, right? So just make sure it doesn't break below $10, right? 999, 999. Stop loss. Stop loss. And we're below HLBZ is below $2 here, right? So be careful, right? So again, my concern for this stock is the fact that it's rally. It's still still Brian, you're all in. You're all in on Beth and Beyond, or what? Oh, you're all in. All in. Is taking biggest loser number one position. I guess some kind of a victory. Damn it, you're not nice. You're all in at $6, Brian. No, congratulations. That's amazing, right? So again, I know you're hoping this thing can stay above $10 here, right? So very nice. All in at 606. Like, what's your target for this stock? Like, what do you Bloodbath and Beyond? Bloodbath and Beyond. Yeah, no, again, Andrea, just be careful there. The $1.70 for that stock. Whose kidneys are these? Is how the market feels today, right? We're all in yesterday and the day and last week. Today, the market says, whose kidneys are these? I want out, please. I want out. $23, guys. Again, as long as we keep failing at that moving average for this stock, for MEGL, we keep going lower, right? Again, as long as we keep failing at that moving average, which we have been failing all morning long, the answer is low, 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 right? So Saw 1350 aftermarket. Thought I was chilling, Brian. I know. Yeah. Yeah, $1.97, Sam. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, MEGL here, guys. Yeah. Wow. Watch this thing be at $4 tomorrow. Incredible. Incredible. Anyways, I can. Okay, interesting. This would, like Brian, this would be a nice potential gamble area for BBBY here. Like, I don't mind this level for BBBY. Just the fact that we're consolidating here, right? You'd almost expect again like somewhat of a bounce here soon, right? To the upside there. My only concern is the fact that again, so this is it's not that simple, is it? Right? This is again, if the S&P sells off here, BBBY will sell off with it, right? So how low can how low can it really get? Art zero zero. Catfished. Yeah, right. So again, this is not a bad spot at all, right? It's trying to curl here to the upside, right? So I don't mind this, but again, so my only concern is the S&P, right? So a nice hold at 10 dropped to it a few times and won't fall. Exactly, right? Exactly. So yeah, it's holding really well here. La, 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 la. Only concern is that is SPY here, right? And look at it go now, right? So again, look at that candle for BBBY, right? As it's selling off here now, look at that, right? So and then look at the candle we just got for the S&P, right? Look at SPY. That's the S&P crashing, right? SPY selling off hard, right? And then look at Bed Bath and Beyond at $9 and 994, right? So that's the concern, right? These stocks are sitting at some nice prices, but if again look at SPY go, right? I mean, if the S&P is going to do this, there's no, again, most of these stocks will not hold, right? So that's the problem. Reggie here, when you get a chance, could you look at Sun W? I have 284 support and resistance, Reggie. Of course, absolutely, right? So won't be if it went, would be good if you went up to 150. Yeah, there you go. So look at SPY selling off, right, guys? Again, S&P selling off, right? And look at BBBY, right? BBBY finally broke below there. So again, if you're gambling at that level, your stop loss has to be like 999, right? 999 again, 999, just in case we break below, because we're holding support and we break below the ceiling. Usually, what happens is a massive drop below that, right? So be careful. Again, look at Bed Bath and Beyond and look at the S&P, right? Spy said, okay, we go to zero. Beth and Beyond said, okay, well, who am I to answer to say no? So be careful. Be careful, be careful, right? Natalie has burned you bad. Meg has burned me bad. I was suspicious when I heard it was going to someone out of Hong Kong. I should listen to my own logic. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So it's different when like Natalie's different when like all retail is behind a stock. You want to be you want to be cautious, right? So again, you get into a gamble position, right? Have a 10% stop loss, a 5% stop loss. If that thing starts selling off, get rid of it, because again, there's no fundamentals. It's a gamble, right? Gamble. Anyway, so that's Bed Bath and Beyond there. Let me take a look at this here, Reggie. Look at BBY selling off hard here, 14%, right? 14% here. Spy bounce, Joe. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Let me take a look at this here. Quick message here. 24. And tomorrow, child. That's anyways, I just had to quickly respond there. So Sun W, right? So Reggie says I have 300 shares at 384. So you're currently green in that position, which is amazing, right? So in terms of support here on the smaller time frame here, Reggie, we do seem to have a little bit of support, like a nice little double bottom here at like 295. So that might be a level to watch. That's a copyright infringement. Oh no, these beats are scored. No, these are Spotify stream beats. These are different. This is different different playlist. Different playlist. Let's see here. So 295 there, right? So let me see what the daily looks like. So you're in a good position. Well, you're green on that position for now, right? So that's perfect. We talked about this thing breaking above this level here, 245, right? So it finally broke out of that range, 245, 250, which was amazing, right? So that's obviously a good sign. That's what signaled this again, this bump to the upside, right? In terms of like your next level of resistance there, Reggie. Again, you're in a good position. I would try not to go right in that position, by the way, right? So whether that means setting a stop loss at the very minimum at like 289, right? 289 or something, right? So just in case we want to come back and do this, just in case we want to eventually sell off and come back and retest this level, right? That initial resistance level before bouncing again, right? I would set a stop loss, right? To make sure you do not go red. Hey, Musty, right? Again, we all kind of forming a nice little double bottom here and like around 290 at 294 there, 295. But again, this is a nice rally. That's a really nice rally, right? So if we wanted to come back and test 250, I would not be surprised, honestly. Right? I would not be surprised for some W here, right? So I mean, if you want to hold and then make a decision at the end of the day, maybe that's what you have to do, right? See what's happening at the end. Right? Is volume still coming in at the end of the day? If it is, okay, that's amazing, right? If not, well, right? Maybe it's time to retrace to 250 here, right? My beats are back. Nah. You wanna use my beats? Scott? What do you mean? I've never used your beats, by the way. I and also when your membership expires, that's what happens, isn't it, Scott? But anyways, want to see higher for higher low. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Can you unzoom for the unzoom? What do you mean? Oh, for like on a smaller time frame here. Let me see. Like that. You want to see higher low? And that's what I'm looking at, right? So again, just above like 290 here, right? So everything is tanking. Yeah, right. Everything's selling off today, right? So again, be careful, please. Thank you, guys. Right? Don't force any trades today just because the market looks incredibly right, incredibly weird, right? So has let's see here. Let me take a look at some other stock here. Gray. Let me see what gray looks like here, guys. Um, Interesting. Gray. Gray. Only issues here is if gray can break above like a dollar 20 here, it might get exciting, right? So yeah, let me see what it does here. Actually, gray. That thing needs a little bit more volume here, doesn't it? Yeah, it needs a little bit more volume here. 1 second. La, 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 la. Let me take a look at gray at a smaller time frame again. So that 120 level would be a level to watch. Obviously, let me see here. La, 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 la. La, la. Let's see. Yeah, this thing needs a little bit more volume. It's picking up again. Okay, sounds good. Can you show MEGL graph, Rishi? Yeah, I mean, like it's selling off, right? It's trying to base out here now, just above $20, $23, right? But it needs to clear that moving average here. It seems like it might actually do it here and go for a little bit of a rally, MEGL, right? So then hold, yeah, that $1.95. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and that's my concern with HLBZ, right? It's just a multi-day rally on a day that the market is selling off, right? You want to be careful, just because again, people look at this and say, well, this thing's up so much, and the rest of the market is selling off. Maybe it's time for me to take my profits, right? Shimon says, can you please take a look at EFTR? Yeah, I'll take a look at EFTR. What's your position, by the way, for EFTR? I know. Let me see here. Right, so there goes gray, guys. Gray just popped. Gray just popped. Just talked about watching Gray here, and Gray just popped, right? So, and it's popping here. Let me see what the volume is here, because that's delayed information there from TradingView. What's the volume on this stock here actually? Gray bug. No. Interesting. Gray. Gray is another play. If you take a look at like the description here, Gray is a play that's very similar to like to similar to similar to like EFTR, right? So I kind of just want to watch it and see if we get a retracement or something like that, and then go from there. So yeah, interesting. Na, na, na. Interesting. Na, na. La 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 la. There you go. Robin TTOO is TTO still sending it there? Let's see. La la la. I tried to break 16. Okay, but thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. No, again, so for EFTR, Shimon, which is what you're asking for, right? Be careful at the $1.70. We can't seem to clear $1.70, so I'd be careful, right? 170, be careful, right? That's your resistance. If that thing can break above that level, then that's exciting, right? So just be careful around that range there. EFTR is moving, yeah. Again, just watch for that 170 level there. It needs to break above that level, right, for to send it more here, right? Again, so Gray is a sympathy play to that, right? So see if you can break above here. Got destroyed. Glad he didn't buy more yesterday, Trick. Yeah. Oh, EFTR is actually pushing there now, isn't it? Yep, it's trying to. It's trying to here. 176, Andrea, right? 176 there. Is this thing falling yet? No, not quite yet. Right. So see if it does. Right. So again, this potentially could be a sympathy play to that. Right. So see if Gray follows there. But again, EFTR, yeah, that thing is going. How low can SPY go? I mean, SPY sitting at 411 for now, so it's still holding about 410 there, Taj. See that? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let me see here. Nah. No, 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 no. There we go. It's pumping. Let me take a look at TTOO then, King. It's funny how I mean, like, again, like, to some extent, like, these bots will always like, these bots always have it's ready TTOO here. 1 second. TTOO. Let me take a look. TTOO. What are we at now? It's 15. Okay, no, it's dipping actually. It hit 16 cents and backed off, right? So watch for that 15-cent level there, King. Right. So watch for that 16-cent, 15-cent level there. See if we can consolidate. Right. It looks good if you're in it, right? If you're holding already, yeah, if we can create a higher low here, above 15 cents, right? That'd be nice. So that'd be nice. 45 cents sounds like a bargain. Trick. I'll take a look. If you want to make some bread, I'll take a look at I'll take a look. I want to see what we do here for that, right? And then Gray, see if we can hold above. Yeah, again. So that's just a sympathy play. What's the float here, by the way, for this? 14. Okay. TTOO. Yeah, I almost like sometimes don't like sympathy plays, like stuff like gray. Because again, so that if this name that's up so much already starts selling off, what happens to the sympathy play, right? Does it sell off or does it rally, right? So you always want to be careful with that stuff. Again, see what happens again. So you want to wait for these retracements, right? Try not to FOMO. Wait for these retracements, right? Wait for the sell off for that name sitting at 17 for now. Yeah, wait for that retracement and then see if we can consolidate and then send it, right? So again, be careful. 950, Mr. Levitz, 950. I'll take a look. 950. Wow, we sold up that. It sold up that much. Wow. Let me see here. 92 and 91. There you go. Oh wow, look at TTOO, right? So yeah, that's my concern with like these Reddit, like yeah, again, hopefully a higher low here above 15 cents, right? And then go from there. What's MEGL at, guys? $21. Yeah, again, it's still failing, right? So all I'm watching for here on this stock is that moving average, and it's not breaking above. Like this thing will not break above that moving average, right? Like every time you rally for MEGL here, it's a fail, and it's a fail, and it's a fail, right? So right against that moving average. So until this thing can find a way to break above that moving average, it's lower, like we talked about, right? So yeah, be careful here. $20, guys, from almost $300 to $20. Unbelievable. Anyways, be careful, please, right? And TTOO, that thing is selling off. Like that thing is selling off here aggressively. Be careful. Be careful. Sympathy, not quite yet. Still at 117. Yeah, still at 117 here. And then EFTR. My thoughts on what on on Bath and Beyond. I like for that thing to reclaim $10 here. That's a nice little rally. Again, you can kind of see like how we are completely like tight to. Oh, that's a nice double bottom there actually. At 950, yeah, that would have been a nice double bottom entry there actually, right? So that would have been really nice. That would have been really, really nice, right? So Rev, please. Okay, what's the position for Revlon? That would have been a really nice double bottom there, 950. AMC breakthrough, thank you. Yeah, again, look at what the S&P is doing, right? So look at SPY rally, and that's the concern. Like these stocks are completely like following the S&P for now. So you kind of want to watch both of them together here. Nice double bottom and then a rebound. So again, I'd like to see this thing reclaim $10 here for me to feel comfortable, right? So reclaim $10 there. But that was a nice double bottom there, by the way, right? So BBBY looks good there. Well, if you got in at that price, right? So, anyways, AMC. There you go. It's worth watching. Yeah, I'll leave it up on the side for now, right? I'll leave it on the side for now and see what it does. Yeah, what's the position for Revlon? Let me know. Let me know. August the 5th names Douglas Warner as Chief Medical Officer. August the 8th? Okay, cool. That's not the most exciting of news, is it? Right? So, and then, yeah, that stock is still doing really well. Really, really well there. So it's a super small float here for EFTR, right? It's doing really well. So again, this sympathy really isn't performing as well, right? Not really falling as well here. I don't know if maybe it's just because there are not enough eyes on it. We'll see what happens, right? So, but this seems to be the main play for now. Again, so EFTR, right? That's the main play for now. So we'll see what it does, right? So and then go from there. Putting the money aside. Put the money aside, Joe. Put the monies aside. Put those monies aside. Revlon $9, 910. Oh, you got into Revlon at $9. $9. Rev. Since midnight, killing it, Jason. I wish, Jason. Unbelievable. I wish. So for Rev, you got in at $9. Again, Revlon over the last, however long, has done a good job of like holding above $8, right? So I'm not sure if I'm not quite sure where your plan is with that position, right? So you're hoping as the day progresses here, you can kind of hold above $8, right? So for Revlon, right? So again, Revlon's done well, holding above $8 there. Look at this thing go, right? So EFTR, yeah, that thing's doing well, right? So doing really well there. Just load it up. Yeah, you did. You did. You did. ENDO. Wow. Tempting. 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 Let me see here. Very tempting. No, Bed Bath and Beyond looks okay. Let me take a look at the ENDP here. 44 cents. What did we sell up to? 43. 43. Nice little potential inverse there too. Let me see what the daily looks like here. Trick. That's a nice sell off. Oh, it's because they had earnings though. They had earnings. I mean, it says they beat earnings, but I bet you the guidance wasn't very good. So yeah, why didn't they just take it to 30 cents is the question. Why not, right? So I mean, again, we talk about how history doesn't repeat but it rhymes, and it's doing the exact same thing, right? First rally all the way to 80 something cents and then crash it, 80 something cents again and then crash it, right? So any hope, Radwan for MEGL? um I don't know. Again, it's a gamble. Like it's a complete gamble, right? So complete gamble there. Where is the MEGL bounce? Need for speed. Where's the bounce? Are we? It's bouncing, right? 22.70 here. It's halted up as well. Yeah, it's halted up here a little bit, right? So 22.70. There's your bounce. So we'll see what happens after the on halt here. But again, this is the first time we're actually closing above there, above that moving average, since pre-market, right? Like if I zoom out here, like if I zoom out, right? If I zoom out here, you go like all the way to pre-market, guys, all the way to pre-market. We've been below that blue line. I'm not gonna keep going, right? Below the moving average, all the way to pre-market, right? And this is the first time that we're actually closing above there. So, well, that's thanks to a halt. So we'll see what happens there. But anyways, back to the other screen here, right? So gray, there goes gray, guys, right? So gray sympathy play for gray, right? So see if gray can go for a rally here, guys, right? There goes gray, right? So there goes gray, right? So see if we can stay above here. See if we can pump this thing, right? So see if that thing can get pumping. So 28. Let's see here. La 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 la. Let's see. See that thing can get above like $1.30. Let me see what the daily looks like here for gray. Right, see if we can break above. Yeah, interesting. La, la, la. Yeah, this thing likes to pump and dump, so be careful. um, Interesting. 26. My only concern for this thing is the like smaller float, smaller volume, so equals nice pump and dumps like really quickly. No steady climbs is my concern here with this name, right? So we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. HLBZ, you're in. M Sense, do you think it will? Oh, here we go. 132, guys, and going. 132 and going. Come on, let's go. Did anybody get into gray, guys? Anybody into gray? Anybody get into gray? Let's see here. La, 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 la. Of 185. Virgo. Okay, thank you very much, Virgo. Thank you. 185. Okay, perfect. Beck says yes, I'm in. Let's go. Are you shorting BB today? Not sure why I've been trading in the last few days. Uh, Spotted in daycare. We have to do the work today ourselves, I guess. Diamond, we have to do the work today on our own. Captain Hook spotted at daycare. Captain Hook said, "You know what? Um, yeah, Yeah, this thing's way too volatile for me. That's my only concern. I wish it was a slow, steady climber, like slow and steady, right? Slow and steady, right? I wish this thing would like slowly rise. My concern is like these candles move so quickly, right? Equals like massive pump, massive dump, right? So, yeah, be careful. Please have a plan, right, for your position. Again, we talked about this thing below $20, right? We talked about this thing at around $13, right? All the way down here, right? So all the way down here, and then we had that nice rally and then a dip, right? So to $13 again, right? And then boom booms. So see if this thing can get above $30 and on hold above that level. If not, well, right? So this is one of those like again, it's a complete sympathy play here, right? So we'll see what it does here. See what it does. $1.82. Earlier FSRD Isabel. I know. RD. Interesting. 38%. Yeah, see if we can dip to the 20. See if we can dip to the 20 here, like $84 there, and hold that level, right? See if we can do that. What's up with Rebby? Gina, Mary? What's your position? Like, what's the entry price? Gray has options, by the way. Gray has options. Interesting. Na 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 na. Interesting. I'm just looking. It does, Virgo. Oh wow. Okay, I had no idea. I had no idea. That like that limits things a little bit, right? Spy reject. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that limits things a little bit. I don't. Some of these stocks that have options and they're like sympathy plays. You want to be careful. You want to be careful. You got some September expirations, Virgo. Okay, sounds good. Monty says, "What's going on here? What's up, Monty? Hey, yo, we're trying to make some monies, a little bit of scalping, a little bit of watching, a little bit of patience. La, la, la. Looking okay. You still okay, M cents. You 208. Okay, nice. Yeah, just watch for that. So Virgo mentioned that to $1.85 level, right? Bounce up that level. So watch for that level there in terms of support, right? In terms of support here, M cents, right? So. So these two names are running for the same reason here. So EFTR, right, and Gray here. So kind of want to see if Gray can break above that 130 level there. If not, well, watch for 120 support, right? So 120 needs to hold there. We need to create a higher low here and just keep going. If not, to the bridge, make it drop. La, la, la. Very nice. Perfect. Nice, nice. OG Ape just surfing. Okay, sounds good, Monty. Yeah. No, we have AMC. So you're like you're an AMC holder, is what you're saying, Monty. What will HLBZ be worth in a week or even a month? Or honestly, Simon, that's not a question I can answer, right? That's not an answer I can give you. That's not an answer I can give you. So again, I think you can do, you can prepare yourself better than that, right? So try not to look too far into the future there, right? So again, focus on what's happening here now, here now, here now, here now, and then go from there, right? So don't look too far forward, otherwise you might end up doing some things you don't want to do, right? So Anyways, EFTR looks really good here, Andrea. So that was a nice call out earlier, right? I know you got in at $1.30, right? So this thing's obviously done really well, right? So really, really well, and I hope it keeps going there, right? Hope it keeps going. Anyways, great. What's great at here? Gray's at, yeah, Gray's slacking behind here, right? It's a sympathy play and it's really slacking. Can you look at another entry? Okay, sure. HLBZ. I thought you got in M-Cent. Yeah, it's back above $2 here. Yeah, again that 185 there. Yeah, back above $2. Honestly, M cents. If this thing can consolidate above $2, if this thing can just chill above $2 here for a second, might not be too bad, right? If we can just sit above $2 here, right? So and just consolidate. So give it a second or so, right? And we just made a new high for EFTR, guys. New highs for EFTR. Are you having now, Simon? What do you mean, like me holding? Or like what are we watching? Pump tire, Anthony. Okay, nice. Yeah. Again, so that's EFTR, guys. Again, new highs of the day here. Watch for that $2 resistance level, right? So you got stopped at a two. Okay. You still holding? Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah, look at that thing go! Wow. EFTR. Wow. I think what's it's halted up. APDN. Wow. Okay, never mind. Let me take a look here. APDN. Oh wow, 15-16% on that candle alone. Wow. Yeah, no stop. I know what you mean about stop losses. I know what you mean. Nah. Put your hips into the thrust. um, anyways, yeah, so like what I'm watching for here is I don't know, I'm a little bit concerned that like again, so EFTR, so this is a sympathy play, right? So obviously it's done well, right? So obviously Gray's gone for a nice little rally here, which is amazing, right? So my concern is that again, so again EFTR is rallying on its own and this isn't quite following, right? So what happens if we fail at $2 here, right? That's the concern. So this thing needs to break above this 130 level here now, right? So 129, is that what we are? 129-ish. Yeah. Hey yo, Archie. Crunch, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch. What has it been doing? Honestly, it's been sleeping. Right, it's been sleeping here. Annoying. Captain Crunch. You're in at 10:56. I feel okay. Like, what's your plan with that position? What's your plan with that? Do you have a plan, or like you're just asking like for an opinion? Captain Crunch. I'm gonna set a stop loss for Gray, guys, because I don't want to go red in this position. By the way, so I would do that right now, just in case something weird happens here. Opinion signal, yeah. And edit. My thing is just yeah, if you didn't and went back to sleep. Yeah, like it's halted and then back to bed. My platform is just a little bit la, la, la. Oi, come on. La, la, la. That's interesting, actually. Orders don't get filled that easily. What stock is this, my guy? This is Gray. Gray. Take a symbol. GR. Again, and then EFTR in the middle there, EFTR, and then of course APDN on the far right hand corner, right? So currently halted there, APDN. So we'll see what it does there. Again, so please make sure you have a plan for your position, right? Whether that means setting a stop loss at break even, and right. So right, so again, so that stock was mentioned, right? Right, so we talked about this stock below like gray, below $1.20, right? So again, I'm just gonna put a stop loss at break even there and see what it does, right? So obviously, like, right, yeah, and then go from there. So hey yo, RG. Hey yo. Anyways, for film, again, so I'd like to see like BBBY trying to reclaim $10 there, right? It bounced up 950 really nicely. So at the very minimum today, right, stay above that level, right? 950, stay above that. If you can stay above 950, I think you're in a good spot, right? So well, hopeful spot. And we're on halted here, guys, for APDN, right? So and it's going 575 there, right? It's annoying when you get those signals as you're getting a halt, because you can't really do much with that, right? Because now you're dealing with the halt. But anyways, yeah, no, APDN looks really good there. 16%. Wow, 16%. Uh, 90 and 91. There you go. Yeah, Gray's actually holding like 125 nicely there, but I don't want it below $1.20, because then you can maybe look for $1.10 again, right? So and then go from there. VRM room. Yeah. And my concern again, Mike, the reason I want to put a stop loss for that stock, guys, is because again, so it's a sympathy play to this, right? It's a sympathy play to EFTR. Um, and of course, we are failing at $2. That's not a surprise that we're failing at $2. My concern is again, if the main play is failing at resistance, what happens to the sympathy play, right? So do we struggle at resistance then, or what happens? That's the only concern there. But again, it's holding up well. Like it's not like it's crashing, but you just want to be ready for whatever happens, right? It's still holding 125 here, right? So, and yeah, 126, yeah, 126 stand out, right? So again, Gray's holding up really well. Is sinking. Glad you sold. Might rebuy back later, Brian. There you go. Yeah. So again, with that thing breaking below $10 there for me, right? So as much as you're watching 950, this is for earlier, right? So that stop loss, like we talked about, right, Brian? Again, 999 right? So please and thank you. 999, right? 999. Uh, change. Nah, nah. Let's see. Spy. APDN, perfect. Can we see AMC drop to $21? That's possible. Yeah, it's possible, especially if we're getting some negative data tomorrow, right? For some CPI data, right? Yeah, it's possible. To pennies in 3 days. Well, I know what you mean about pennies, but $21. How crazy is that? What happened to VRM? What do you mean? It's all just a bunch of hype into earnings, right? Sold at 977, Brian. It's falling to $9 right now. It is okay. Yeah, be careful, please. BBBY. Hopefully those guys don't raise money, because that's all very scary. Anyway, so the S&P broke above that resistance, right? So at 41160, and it's actually holding that level nicely in terms of support here. It's holding above, right? So see a spike and hold that level and push again for 412.75, which is the high today, right? So, and yeah, there goes gray, guys, right? So gray again, gray looks good there, right? Gray's back to $1.30 here, right? So gray's holding up really nicely here, right? So yeah, a dollar 30 with the ask at $1.33 here now, right? So gray looks nice. Come on, gray. Ow, I smashed my damn hand on the on the table, and I'm about to celebrate. No, MEGL is at 21. It's halted here, right? Isn't it? 21.75 here, right? So 21.75. Can has done a fairly good job of kind of holding above here, right? So it needs to get back above $1.50 there, James. I don't know if you're still in there, but again, so Revlon is also struggling there. So most of these stocks are struggling, right? So um, Gray is at $1.30. So again, you should be green on this position, guys, right? Because it's sitting at the highs of the day here, almost 2 cents away. You should be green on this position, right? So please make sure you plan accordingly, right? So have a stop loss, whatever you need to do, right? So whether that means a stop loss at wherever, right? So there goes gray, guys. Highs of the day here, right? And here we go. Here goes gray. Here it goes. It's about to escape, isn't it? Gray's about to escape here now. So 133, that's where the bid is at. 134, guys. Yeah, 40%, and it's going, right? So the ask is at 137 here now, right? So, and going, and going, and going. Let's go, Gray. Let's go, let's go. And, back to 128. That's annoying, isn't it? That's my only concern with this donk is because it rallied really nicely, right? Like you are like, oh wow, 134, and then right away dips to 128, right? So that's the concern there with that stonk. Is it good to hold? You're in at 15 cents, Stanley, Andy. Is it good to hold? No, I think it's a scalp. That stonk's a scalp, right? Take those profits when you can, wherever, because again, those guys will, I'd be careful, right? So a lot of these penny stocks will eventually do a split. Those guys need to do a split at some point to comply with the NASDAQ rules. So that's going to be obviously a negative at some point there. So be careful, please. Mm. What are we at here? 131? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh, you got what's my opinion, Georgie? I would just let it sell off for now. It's struggling. It's struggling for now, so I'd let it sell off and then consolidate somewhere else. Right. I'll take a look at the chart again in a second and see where support kind of is at, and then go from there. I'll take a look in a second here. Gray, so all over the place, all over the place, all over the place. Again, you should be green on this position, guys. Right, for gray, you should be green. Right, should be green. So again, please make sure you have a stop loss. Right. So now. Okay, cool. 15 outputs. Here you go. Lifts are 15 8. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Damon. You got some lift puts. Does Lyft report earnings today, Damon? They report earnings today? You're an absolute criminal. Absolute criminal. Georgie, by the way, are you in? Re-enter. Thanks. Are you in a position, by the way, Georgie, or are you just watching for now? Are you in a position? There we go, guys. Dipping. Right. Here's the importance of a stop loss. Right. Why so much bull spam? I know, Crystal. I know. Hey, yo, slime. Right. Here's the importance of having that stop loss. Right, guys. Here's the importance. I'll take a look at Lift Sam. Thanks to Criminal Diamond. Great dump. Yeah, there you go. Right. So here's the importance of having that stop loss. Right. So let's say you got in at $1.18, $1.17, 15, $1.20. Right. So have a stop loss, because again, that's what happens with these like super thinly traded stocks. Right. Again, have a stop loss at the very minimum, break even. I mean, this thing rallied to right from that 120. These small gains on a penny stock, like 10 cents is a lot, right? 10 cents is a lot. So set the stop loss at 5 for those cents, right? And then go from there, especially when it's a sympathy play, right? Complete sympathy. So please make sure you're ready for that. Don't want anybody going from green to red, right? Again, see if we can stay above $1.20 here again and try. And try. Had 200. I bought at 1080, sold at 960 with intent to rebuy once it settles. I believe I will. Okay, there you go. Perfect, Georgie. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think that's a good plan. So you don't end up holding a bag, right? So yeah. To the bridge. I was ready to go. I was ready to go, Costa. I was ready to go. Yeah. No, that's a nice little rally. Not bad at all, right? So I mean, not bad. So if you scalp that for 10 cents, 5 cents, right? That's not bad for a penny stock like that. Don't follow me. I do my own stunts. No, damn it, I know. Your stunts are, yeah, you are a different animal. Replace my, what's about to pump? You need to replace your alternator. I need to replace my alternator. That's funny, M sense. That's funny. I need to replace my alternator. La, la, la. 1 second. There you go. Perfect. 121. Meg will bounce back like Onyx. I think it's gonna take more time. I think again at the end of the week, right? At the end of the week, you should kind of tell, right? If at the end of the week this stock is kind of again so metal is kind of recovering into like the 50s and the hundreds, right? Then there's a chance that it could go for a nice rally too, right? People might get excited, right? But if it's not, if we're still sitting and if we're still selling off at the end of the week, and then be careful, please, because it's not going to do it, right? So it's not going to do anything there. So, anyways, gray looks interesting there. APDN is kind of flagging here, guys, for now above 555 there, right? Just flagging, right? Nice pump and flag, right? So, oh yeah, I can't imagine a comeback. Yeah, be careful. I think it's gonna take more time, right? So, you know what I mean. So more time there. 78 cents. Was a mixture of offering. This was April. Okay, that was April. So they did an offering. Interesting. Interesting. I think went from what 56 to 88 cents. Interesting. I do my own stunts. Is retail loan was yeah, that's true. Mostly at EMTD, and they couldn't sell exactly then. So big difference. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think people just got excited then that it was Hong Kong financial IPO, small float and stuff like that. So that's some similarities there. But there's a lot of retail in that name. Way too much retail, right? Always want to be careful with stuff like that when retail all goes into one name at the same time, and kind of expecting one thing to happen. You want to be careful. You want to be careful. Uh, 18. Is it gonna bounce? You're not doing good. You're not doing good at all. I'm not sure. Not sure, Ajay. Right. So not sure if it's gonna bounce back today. Right. So let me pull it up again here. So again, it's a $22. Right. It is kind of right looking to like give us a little bit of a W here at $22 ish, which is not bad. Right. So again, it's trying. Right. Maybe this is what you see now for MEGL. Right. So yeah, not bad at all. Sam, what's your question? What's your question, Sam, about APDN? Like, what's your question? Yeah, and could Captain Hook also, as you say, yeah, Kelly, right? So it is like it's trying here, right? So if this thing would stay above $20 here now, maybe there's something here to be, maybe, right? So if this thing can find a way to stay above, Zach Morris isn't loading up Haley card. I don't know why like this is all spams in the chat. Check if it's pumping. Sam, okay, I will in a second here, right? Again, but this is kind of giving us the double bottom here. Will the stock rebound, Grace? What? Meg L? I mean, it's trying, right? So as long as it doesn't break below $20 again here, right? You might be in a might be in a good spot here, right? If it doesn't break down here. If it doesn't break below $20 again, right? So maybe this is it. Is crashing again, Brian? Yeah. Yeah, to the abyss. I'm just kidding. Um, it's trying. It actually doesn't look too bad there. Only bought one share at 160. You bought another. Yeah. But you are concerned, Kelly. Okay. Yeah. What is this price target for this stock? There's no price target, Grace. No price target. It's a gamble, right? So no price targets at all. No price targets at all here, right? So uh, EPDN 566. Okay, cool. Let me take a look. I'll take a look here, Sam. Sam, are you in a position, by the way, for EPDN? Are you in a position, or you're just watching? EPDN. Yeah, 550, right? So 550. Can this be the? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Grace. Um, Rising $2,500. I would not think about that. Every stock is different. Every stock is different, so I'd be careful with that. But anyways, no, for APDN here, Sam, it's trying to consolidate here 550. So if we can hold about 550 and curl again and get back about 560, that would be a really good sign, right? And if this thing breaks about 580, then yeah, it's gone, right, to the above $6. um TUEM, Tuesday morning. Um, Tuesday morning, 45 cents, 45 cents. Wow, this thing really sold off. 39 is what it sold off to. Damn. Damn it, you're a criminal. You're an absolute criminal. Supposedly a few whales from Celsius Net Blunder are buying up Spell. Huh. That's all it takes for this thing to rally, isn't it, Trick? That's all it takes. It takes took profits at 6 before the drop last time on want to buy back. You want to buy back $1,000. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if you got in if you got in on this consolidation all the way down here, right? So it's in a tight range here for now. Yeah, if this thing can clear for 560 here, might be ready for a bounce back to $6, right? So will BBBY run again at some point? Glitch. The question is when, right? Question is when. With again the market selling up today and CPI data coming out tomorrow, there's a lot of stuff to pay attention to, right? So yes, three bags. Turn them into a long play now, Costa. Yeah, just be careful, please. Right, just be careful. Again, for Meg out here, just make sure this thing doesn't break below $20 here, because if it does, yeah, be careful, please, and thank you. Be careful, please, and thank you. What will happen data tomorrow? So CPI data comes out tomorrow, right? So that will kind of tell the market in some, like, okay, we've had multiple rate hikes. Is it actually working? Is inflation slowing down at all? If not, well, then the market will sell off, right? So um, there you go. Nah. Yeah, no, Sam, watch for that 560 level. Can't seem to break above there yet. So could be that breaks the camels back Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, right. So no, tomorrow is important. Tomorrow is really important for the market, right? So because again, if the market like looks at this data and says, well, okay, cool, clearly inflation isn't slowing down at all, right? Consumer spending and whatnot, there's a lot more to this data. But if it doesn't look promising at all, well, what happens? Well, that means the Fed has to maybe be even more aggressive with these interest rate hikes, right? And then the market says, okay, you know what, we might need to sell off again, right? So and then what dip skiing, right? So be careful. What dip skiing then? Anyways, let's go. We have a new member, guys. Wand, welcome. Thank you very much for the support. Really appreciate that. So send me an email. Email at the top of the screen here, hotradesx@gmail.com, and I will send you an invite to Discord. The sponsors are back. Yeah. So send me an email. Email at the top here. Wandy. 1D. So send me an email. Email at the top of your screen, huntrixx@gmail.com, and I will send you an email back, and then send me some more details because I know what you signed up for, right? So send me an email and then some more with some more details, and I'll respond to you, right? And then we can go from there. All right. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. $21 there, right? APDN, yeah, APDN is not holding that 560 yet, right? So that's my concern, 560. Anyways, let me take a look at Psy. Ooh, what is this? Yeah, that thing has no volume. What's the volume there for Psy on your end? Psy. I just want to see what the volume is here. 100,000. Yeah, not a whole lot of volume, right? So my question is, why is it up so much? Um, why is it up so much here? I don't like that bit in the spread that they asked. That's the only concern to you. Like, what? Why is it up so much? Um, here comes a MEGL again, guys. Right? So it's done a good job of holding about 20, but it needs to stay about 20. It needs to. Gas is gonna rise most likely again. Yeah. Does it feel like we're about to go into another like bearish turn again? Does it feel like that? Does that like? Do you guys get that vibe again? Right? You know what I mean? ESTS, highs of the day. Ooh, Virgo. Ooh. Space Mobile. ESTS? Huh. Interesting, Virgo. Hey, and this thing is doing a fairly good job of finding a bottom here around $22, right? So, you know what I mean? Like it's doing a fairly good job. It feels it. Yeah, you feel it. Yeah. Literally short squeeze team. Again, I'm going to delete this for now because that's not quite working there. But yeah, it needs to go though, right? Again, so it does seem like it's finding a nice little base above $20 here, right? So I'm just above that level, right? But it needs to break out here. We need to get some higher highs for me to feel confident, right? So with options of MECL, it will be driven to below $9. Just $9. That meant $2. Um, Star says starts from $300 to $21. Star, yep, crazy, right? Imagine forming above $200, which I know a whole bunch of people did, right? So um, crazy. Alice, which one of you activated the bear market? I don't know who did. It wasn't me. Probably it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know. The spread on what? Just the spread on that stock, Joe. Excuse me. On the stock, Joe. On the stock. On the stock. Get your mind out of the abyss, please. Get your mind out. Please and thank you. Anyways, again, so one D, let me know when you send that email over. I'll send you an invite, and yeah, come join us in Discord, right? So what happened to the other stock, by the way? We've completely ignored some of these stock again. These stocks, Gray still around the same price here, guys. Still around like $1.20, $1.19 here, right? So and EFTR, right? Again, so hopefully you guys can kind of see like my concern and the reason for setting a stop loss, right? At the very very minimum break even, right? Because again, this is the main play. This is the main play, right? If I'm watching a stock like this, right, and I know we have resistance at $2, right? So and that's again $2, right? That's what we failed at. If I'm watching this play, right, and I'm in a sympathy play, a play like Gray, right? So yeah, Gray is a sympathy play, and Gray is like kind of hanging out there, and the main play is hitting resistance. I want to be very careful because what happens when that play hits resistance, it starts backing off. Well, the sympathy play has to back off too, right? So that's something you want to be careful of, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, and yeah. La, 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 la. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I just did 1D. Okay, perfect. Perfect. La, 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 la. So I'll send you an email. I will send you an email here. Trying to can get to. Oh. Yeah, so one day I see your email now. I've been watching for a bit, but finally decided to get up the stuffing trade into. Okay, sounds good. um, right. So again, so once you get that email, which I just sent over now, just make sure you follow the steps in the Rose channel, right? The steps, and then you can send me a DM to set up something, right? And then we can go from there. Can we look? Um, hmm, no matter. No. Vic, are you here? Uh, uh, there you go. An extra for Aaron. Just you, what's happening with BBBY, Colton? We broke below support on at $10, and the rest of the market is selling off. Like everything is selling off today. So BBBY has had a multi-day rally, and it's selling off as well, right? People are taking profits. So that's not a surprise, is it? Right? So not a surprise there. Ravi, I just talked about it's going. My concern is the lack of volume. That's my only concern there for Sai, right? So let me go back and take a look at Sai here, right? So um, Sai. Right, it's going 847. It's just a lack of volume there. The volume is slowly coming in there, Andrea, right? Slowly coming, which is beautiful if you're in there already, right? So yeah, slowly. Is it halted? Yeah, it's halted. Size halted. Yeah, it's halted here, right? So I mean, some of these like low floor names, some of these low volume names can be very good because it just goes like that. No volume needed. Uh, but at the same time, that's also like the like what's bearish about it, right? So, but it looks good, right? So, um, yeah. Should one hold or sell at this point? You bought at 1120 or Ravi? That's the position to be in because I mean you've been holding the entire time now, right? It's again always easier to kind of have a stop loss before like all the way there. I mean like it's tough to do now because I'm not sure. Are you willing to take the loss? Like, are you willing to take the loss at this price, Ravi? I would find again. So now, from like now, since you've been holding and we broke below all the tech calls there, what I'd be looking to do almost would be to find a number that I'm happy taking a loss at. Like take a look at your account and say, you know what, I'm willing to part ways with this amount of money, right? So and here's my stop loss.